I've been talking about all the stuff you wanted to hear for years. I've been talking about all the stuff you wanted to hear for years. Now I'm gonna talk about what you don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that good shit. Where my niggas at? Take care of their kids. Learn their lesson from their first bid. Who getting money? Who ain't no motherfucking dummy? Who ain't gon' let these white folks leave them bumming? They like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That's fuckboy shit. That's fuckboy shit. All my niggas getting money. Who you with? All my niggas with them choppers try to hit. It's been a long time since a nigga been locked up, and I ain't going back. I put that on my dick and nuts. Don't get it twisted. I'm always gonna be ratchet. I always got my whistle. I'm never out.
What the fuck? See?
Oh shit.
Head ass.
What up?
I've been waiting on it. What up? It's me, Prayers. And again, if you watching this, you just stumble upon a Real Ninjas podcast where we speak about interesting topics, critique underground music, and talk about that fuck shit. I'm Prayers. These the other hostesses.
Oh, it's host.
What up, Uncanny?
Host
Yeah.
Oh, all right, man. Y'all know what it is. Uncanny Midwest Connection. If you ain't connected, you ain't respected. And we got a crazy episode lined up for y'all tonight. Y'all can see my man guest star right over my shoulder. But before we get into that, we got my co-host,
Cornbread 217, aka that nigga seafood, aka the reason your friend won't get saved if your local rapper freestyles to try to fucking save him. Cause ain't none of y'all niggas say me. And right now, hold on, before we pass the blunt, we are under the Real Ninjas clause. Zach.
Hey, okay. Listen here.
No.
I was not.
No, we ain't introed you yet, so you don't know. Just
yeah, you don't even get to speak yet. You ain't even here.
Go ahead, bro.
And
So now you know that when you're here, this whole clause started because of you and your girlfriend's titties. I just want to put that out.
Also, he wasn't the only
I was
one.
not the only one.
He wasn't the only
And that's
one.
and that's no disrespect or offense to your girlfriend's titties. They're probably fantastic.
But
when
girlfriend's
you're
titties,
here-
we ain't here for that. You know what I'm saying?
We talking
when
about
you're
other
here-
titties tonight.
The mango ones or the banana clips or the torpedo joints. Those are, you
Yeah.
know.
Ooh, can we go
The
straight to
vanilla
titties?
scoops, the fucking man.
Well, can you redeem yourself? Can we go straight to titties then?
Yeah.
If that's the case?
So Zach, who also goes by VGE Frost, who has a crazy album coming out this weekend in release party right here at Presidential Motherfucking Fitness. We're gonna ask you again, Zach. We're running this back from almost what like 6 months ago or something. Zach, my man Frost, VGE Frost. If you answer with your girlfriend's titties, you might as well just walk out the door now.
Not okay.
All right. So, are you like a watermelons guy, a cantaloupes guy? Are you just a handful of like a water balloon titty guy?
I can do like what I don't need a lot. I'm an ass dude. Like
Yeah, fair.
Like titties was cool when I was like
Fair.
15, 16.
Yeah,
So, like I don't need a whole lot in the front as long as there's a lot in the back.
You gotta have
Fair.
a strong base. See,
Fair.
I like that. You know
Good,
what I'm saying?
nice low center of gravity.
That's good redemption to start off with. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You are back in good graces with Real Ninjas, man.
Ass is fun.
Ass is fun. Ass is fun.
I like a nice pair of, let's go, grapefruits.
Great.
You know what I mean, you ain't gotta really go melon. I don't know, tomatoes cool. You know what I mean? I'm all about. I'm like the between the B and the C. You know what I mean? So they can look little one day. I can say little titty bitch one day,
And then they be big.
and they can be big another day. I'm like, okay, you looking good, girl. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. So you like the ones that fluctuate a little bit.
There you go.
So you like the ones that then have a little give to them, is what you're saying. It's got that little bit of. What'd you say before they felt like water in a bag?
Yeah, infinity water.
It was like
infinity
sand.
water. infinity water. It's gonna fall between your fingers, but it don't though. You know what I mean? I like when I gotta scoop them up out the pit. Just a little bit. Scoop them up out the pit. Then you put them together like this.
Understood. My bad.
That's what's on me.
Now, see, look, whether grape to watermelon, nigga, it all makes fruit salad. You know what I'm saying? No.
I like it when you put both titties together and make one nipple.
Or you get that like credit card slot, you know what I'm saying? And you try to like push your way into that motherfucker.
Now, I am a fan of the novelty, we'll call it watermelons, you know what I mean? So,
oh no, you talking about bags of wine now.
Bags of wine.
Bags of
one of them sangria pouches.
Ooh,
like out the box?
Yeah, out the box.
Sound like two
so if you
gloves.
holding the bag by itself, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot hanging up.
I like the titties you can actually hold from the bottom like this. Like you can, you can slap them together like this.
The kind that you can throw over your shoulders. That what you're into?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If you hit her from the back, she got chest pains because they hang it and they move. It's a chesticle.
Those are some big chesticles. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, sir.
So
It's all right.
How's that sandwich?
Green screen can't see it. Sorry.
Yeah. You feel me?
all right, so we did start the show off with a little fuck shit.
We're gonna talk about titties. We gotta talk about ass. We're gonna get to some VGE cross shit. Okay.
So now, for ass frost, is it size or is it shape?
Both. What? It's both. It's gotta be both.
If you had to prioritize one over the other just for the sake of argument.
Because you can have size, not shape. You can have shape and not size. You know what I mean? So,
or you can have that nice big.
that's the no shape. You know what I'm saying? If it's just big,
I feel like
No, I
shape,
mean
I
that-
feel like shape at that point. Then
Shape matters.
Yeah.
As I got older, I kind of figured that out too. Like I used to be really into just big, dumb, almost disproportionate for the body. Like that used to be the style. And I was like, wait.
Like Pixar mom.
Oh my God.
Like, this is
okay.
incredible,
So she ain't the only one.
This is incredible.
Moana's big
Moana's
sister had
big.
Pocahontas had
Yeah.
them things. Like every Disney
Elsa
princess-
in that blue dress.
Come on, fam.
The B movie.
Keep
Bee
it going.
movie.
Keep it going,
Come on,
fam.
man. Ants.
Keep it going, fam. Every Disney princess, big sister. What was Pocahontas'
hold
friend
on.
name? What was Pocahontas' friend name with the?
Yeah.
Because she was bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He would know.
look.
Even Bo Peep from Toy Story, he
Had
was like,
that
"What's
thing.
under that thing? That can't be all corset."
That ain't all that ain't all petticoat. Is what I'm saying. That ain't all petticoat. I'm saying every
You know who
Disney.
was big?
Who?
The racist black mom on Tom and Jerry when she was
Babby.
pulling Jerry.
I love Mammy. I love Mammy.
Yeah.
When she said, "Get off my front porch, like trash." I said,
Look, it's like two types of asses though. Okay, when it comes to big asses. So now you got the big ass that's just like okay. So the first ass is just a lot of cheek. So you can't see the pussy when the ass
like it's
look.
the pussy's concealed.
Yeah. The pussy's concealed. Okay.
Like a back pussy, but it's just concealed.
There you go.
Okay,
You know what I'm
got it.
saying? So that's a lot of cheek. So I didn't, which I was amazed by and kind of almost disgusted, but
But it was a good disgust.
It was a good
like
disgust.
trying sushi for the first time.
so it was a big ass, but it was like a lot of meat underneath the pussy. So you can see the pussy without bending over. You know what I mean? So it wasn't a lot of cheek. So it was just a lot of
Crack?
back meat, crack meat,
Crack meat.
thick taint. Thick taint. It was like
What the hell is going on?
thick taint. There's a lot of taint back there. You know what I mean? Shit.
So what
not-
would you say? A bowling ball's space
About it.
worth,
There you go.
or-
You know what I mean? There you
know
go.
what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
Like,
About
that is a lot of taint.
Like, damn, baby, you looking awfully tainty. Like,
Bitch, what you got, a 13-pounder?
Awfully tainty.
It's a lot of tape, man. Yeah.
That's different. That's okay. That's different.
You know what I'm
Long taint. Okay.
The Spider-Man claw.
Yes.
I prefer a thin taint. You know what I mean? Where you can feel it from both sides.
That's awfully,
you know.
awfully personal.
Well, like when they have a thick tank like that, because I wanted to point out that thin tanks allow for an easier death. A thick tank, you know, you're doing more of like a Moses parting the Red Sea type of deal. You got to get across all that desert between all that surface area. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot going on.
And then plus when you release that, you got to like twist your wrist and you ain't got no. You know what I'm saying?
Got to make sure you're going down the right lanes.
It's the 8-track VHS.
Whoa! He said, "I'm grabbing the VHS out the car." That's how you got it with the thick tank. This guy's on to something.
Whereas you like
somebody has to check the science on this.
Whereas you like a thin one, I like about a Nintendo cartridge.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta blow it, of course.
You're aware of
You know what I'm saying?
You're aware of what happened last time there was a science project on Real Ninjas, right? With the wiping.
Yeah, they made fun of me for not using a whole bunch of toilet paper.
So now you want to test
because you use it like the 3 seashells, bro.
Listen, I don't have dirty hands. I don't know what to tell you guys.
I mean, I guess.
Now that you brought that back up.
So how do you wipe a thick taint? How many toilet papers does it take to wipe a thick taint?
So if you're wiping front to back, right?
To keep the Duke off your monkey cat.
Of course. If you're just wiping ass, I don't think you would have a problem. But if you're going, like, I would have to think you'd have to put a sign down that says, you know, cuidado, piso mojado. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Listen, I look Hispanic.
Oh, a caution, wet floor.
I got that.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you might scoop some of that mop water onto your tank.
Mop water. All right. Mop water on the tank.
I'm just saying, you got to let that air. Big tanks, you got to air
dry. All right,
dry.
so I'm saying
you can't damp them down with towels. You know
that's a lot. There's a lot. Okay, that's... girl, you smell tainty now. You look tainty first, now you smell tainty now. I don't know if that's how you want to smell.
Smell tainty. You smell. I just had to run that back because I've never heard that series of words before.
A thick tank sound like hitting a can.
Get your man.
Like when you're trying to get the Heinz 57 out, you know what I'm saying? I get you. I eat steak and tank, so you know what I'm saying.
With the Heinz 57?
No, it's too tanky.
Okay.
It kind of fucks your shit up. Not mine, because it doesn't go in my
Sandy
face.
break.
The pH balance.
Sandy break. COVID is still a thing.
Yeah, man.
We just now it's just
normal.
Because they mad that it didn't affect. It didn't just attack the black people. That's why.
Sandy spread.
You know what I'm saying?
So now, I think we've kind of tainted it up enough.
Okay, let's talk about some VGE shit.
Sweet. Because they actually have a whole bunch of merch out right now.
What, vaginal genital evadement?
Don't y'all got like y'all got sweatpants, y'all got bandanas and shit. What are y'all got working right now?
So we got
excuse me.
Apparently Greg got COVID.
Man.
We didn't put the spray on. How you catch COVID after the spray? How does that?
Maybe it does work on black people.
Hey, it sounds like you should have just opened his mouth.
That's corona.
Hey, you should have just hit it like Banaka.
That's
Nah,
corona.
nigga, that's that new COVID spray.
You know what'll fight that off?
No, but we got beanies. We got drawstring book bags with the zipper compartment. We got t-shirts, sweatpants. We can make hoodies. We don't currently have any hoodies right now, but we can make hoodies. I know it's starting to get a little warmer outside.
Everybody still need a good hoodie for the bonfire and shit, man. It's bonfire season.
Yeah,
Summer nights
How
still
big is
get.
your backpacks? Can you fit a PlayStation 4 in that bitch?
Summer nights still get kind of cold.
It's like your normal drawstring bag. Where it's
like a little exercise bag.
Yeah.
You know,
I like
little beach
hoodies.
bag.
I like hoodies
for your sweaty drawers.
I like hoodies because you can taste these hamburgers.
Word up. I can dig that.
We'll have a whole merch stand at the release party on Saturday. So everybody who wants to buy some merch, we just got a Square reader, so we ain't got to worry about having the cash. We can take debit and all that.
And they take Cash App too, man.
All that fun stuff, and Cash App and all that. So yeah, make sure y'all come out and support.
What release party?
What release party, you ask? We're having a release party here at Presidential Fitness
for
the Time Heals All release.
What's that?
That is my new album, man. You're chock full of questions. My new album, Time Heals All, releases on Saturday, Friday at midnight, if you want to get technical. And then we're having a release party for it Saturday night right here from 8 to 11. I'll be performing the entire album. Cornbread will be performing. Uncanny will be on the mix. We got a lot of super talented acts that are going to be out here. Every Vision Glory member will be performing. We got Meezy, and then we got Royvis from 36 and Brimstone.
Roy Biv.
Rovoir.
Rabbit.
He said Royvis.
Revoice.
Savior.
Roy Biv.
Revoice.
Voice, man.
I thought it was Frenchish.
That's
So
the
be
acronym
sure you
for
come
the
out
rainbow.
this weekend
Red
where you can
orange.
learn hatred for the white devil to advance hatred for the white devil and volleyball. Just playing about hatred for the white devil.
Well, never mind. I was about to get on some more fuck shit.
That's
We
cool.
still
I mean, we
talking.
got some VGE shit and we can
Got
always
some
go back and
VGE.
forth.
Okay. But
Can we get on some fuck shit that's kind of some serious stuff?
Hold on, what's that? Okay, you know he got a project coming out, whole album, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many songs are on there?
8 songs.
Did you shoot any videos for this project? I know you shoot videos for your group project. Did you shoot any videos for this?
We have not shot any videos yet. There are a few on the way. There's a track number 2 on the album. It's called Back Then, and it is I don't want to give too much away, but like the song is basically about like my high school days and like how they didn't care about me back then, but you know, stuff like that. And I'm actually have plans to shoot it at my old high school. So
Nice.
I'm just originally we were gonna shoot. I was gonna shoot it.
Where you go to school, McComas?
I went to Williamsville.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna shoot it in there.
The Bullets.
I've had the song done for a while, and I messaged him like
Did you?
right after like the pandemic was starting to like slow down, if you will, where schools were starting to open back up. What we got?
No, he talking about the tank. Gotta be shape.
But he's pretty much already given me permission to shoot in the high school once they're fully back in like letting people in there. I might just have to pay some.
Is it PC to say shoot in the high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm talking shit.
Film?
Yeah, film. Yeah, let's go with film.
But you can't say they don't say film anymore because it's not on film. So and you know what I'm saying?
Can we
So-
digital in the?
Yeah, can we digital? Can we digitize video images?
No, we can record some shit.
There you go. No shooting in schools. That's a big no-no.
That's a big no.
No shooting in wounds.
Has been for a while.
I remember. You remember cassettes?
Yeah, I'm not old. Yes, sir.
Yep.
I remember.
Skipping a song was fast forward.
There you go.
Stop. Hope you don't pop that motherfucker.
Or if you want to, if you really want to get through the tape, you flip it over, fast forward, and flip it back over.
Yeah.
Get to
No, that's for the ones that only had fast forward.
Yeah, there was a reverse. A rewind. I'm telling you, man, how many of those did you pop though? How many times did you fix it with clear tape and a pencil? How many times did you know what I mean? Can't do that with a CD. Once the CD is fucked, it's fucked.
Remember VHS tapes and tracking.
Player, this how
Like-
how player I am. I remember when Nickelodeon
Like the head
dropped the
would be
orange
off,
tapes.
like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
remember
So,
when
yeah,
Nickelodeon
yeah.
dropped the orange tapes and everybody went crazy like they come in orange.
Oh
Now, when
yeah.
you think orange tape, which Nickelodeon movie
Rugrats.
you instantly go to?
Rugrats.
Which Rugrats?
The first one.
The
'cause
first
I'm that
one, the
old.
movie.
So not the in Paris.
No.
Hell no. That was the
Rugrats.
third one when Kimmy's
What was
bitch
the
ass
one-
showed
what
up.
was
I've
the one
seen
where
every
they were in the jungle?
fucking.
What was Is that Go Wild or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, with the thornberries. And yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, the thornberries was my niggas.
The Thornberries was cool.
Donnie was cool, man.
Hey, Rocco's Modern Life
That was
a
my
dope
shit.
Folks
show.
was a
Yes.
phone sex operator
Yes, he
Yes.
was.
on Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Have y'all seen Paramount Plus?
No,
Yes.
talk
That
to me
new
about
streaming
this.
service?
Yes.
It's got Rocco's Modern Life.
All
It's
the
got
Nick.
Keenan and Kel.
Oh,
Wild
nice.
Thorn, dude. Like,
It's got all the Nick, all the
So it took
Hanna-Barbera.
over the Noggin shit.
But do it got Ren and Stimpy.
Remember
It
Noggin
does,
had
yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
Ren and
shit
Stimpy,
balls.
yeah.
So whereas, because what is it? HBO
Alright, I'm
Max
done.
has Looney Tunes, and they got all the rest of the shit. No thank you.
Nobody,
I
I'm
found
the only
Celebrity
one.
Deathmatch on there today. I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, we all over that.
He said we all over that. That was right around your
And,
cusp, like when
Beavis
you
and
was coming up.
Beavis and Butthead and
Oh, yeah.
Celebrity Deathmatch. That's
Who
what
would
it said.
who would want to see new Celebrity Deathmatch, and who would you want to see on it?
MGK and Eminem.
Man, I would quit.
Man, he been thinking about this shit for a
MGK
minute.
and Eminem. I'm trying to think.
Talking about the Clay thing, right?
Clay and
Yeah.
Ray was fighting. Yeah.
Usher and R. Kelly, man.
Why they beefing?
No, just
No, they was with the same girl, but Usher ain't getting in trouble. You
Because
know
Usher
why?
is 15 years younger than R. Kelly.
No, do you know why? Because he was in the club with the homies trying to get a little DI down on the low key.
I like that he do the dance every time. He
You
do
got
to.
That old Missy, that
I want to see Ludacris versus Terry Crews for that weak ass fucking John Henry.
but they got to be the characters.
Yeah,
John
exactly.
There you go. Luda's face makeup.
That
in
movie was supposed to be the best movie
Yeah.
of COVID. I promise
It
you.
was
It was,
awful.
it was supposed to.
Man, like John Henry.
That's what happens when you
was-
get Netflix
when we
money
was
and
kids,
fuck it
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
When we was kids, John
We should have
Henry
never
was a
gave you
superhero.
dudes money, man.
Yeah, John Henry was a superhero. They
Yeah.
supposed to have that. They supposed to have Sponge.
John Henry was Luke
Attached
Cage
to it.
with hammers, fam.
Yeah.
He said attached to him, fam.
Well,
Why
man.
did you say it like that? He said attached to him, fam.
I'm talking about slamming the face.
Ludacris had
You
that
remember-
face patch thing. Like, what the
You
fuck?
remember the scene
Bejeweled
in
chin.
The Most Fast and the Most Furious when Letty found
No.
when Letty found out she was married after she got her shit back, right? And found out her and Toretto was married, but that nigga had to see Jason Statham at the parking garage, and he brought them
The
two
wrench?
wrenches
Oh,
out,
yeah.
nigga. Which was the whole reason
Yeah.
the movie started in the first place, because you beat a nigga with a wrench.
Genius.
That's how John Henry should have came out with hammers,
Yeah.
man. Got in the back of the Charger and been like, I've been working on the rig.
Shut All right.
On
Hey,
your ass.
Guys, I had a great time with y'all. This was the
Oh,
best
yo.
23 minutes of my day. I'm gonna catch y'all next time because y'all wildin' right
But you
now.
can't take it because it's cold.
Yo, hit him with his own pimp. He said he's gonna hit him with his own pimp.
Nice. That was a good one.
That was fire. That was fire.
I listen, I don't know. It's divine. I don't know where it comes from. Okay. I just say the things that come into my vessel.
Bread said.
You feel
So,
me?
so you came back from Omaha. Talk to me about that trip. How was the show?
Oh, so you was the illest nigga in Nebraska.
Pretty much.
You was about it. Okay.
Talk to me about being the illest nigga in Nebraska, man.
I don't know. I mean, it was dope though. Like, it was a super dope event. There was a lot of
Ellis nigger? I don't
said
understand.
nigger.
No, that's what popped in his head.
He said that's
Yo.
Under,
It's a term of endearment. No?
jeez. I'm fucking with you. That's frosty, brother.
That was funny.
Go ahead.
One thing I will say, something that's like super different about Omaha compared to like Springfield and where we're at. Like, no disrespect to anybody who like does music here or whatever, but you come here and you go to a show and there's 8 acts. 4 of them might be dope, and the other 4 are like everybody in Omaha. All 8 acts were fire. Like all 8 people that performed were super fire. That's something I noticed is like super different. The city itself is super lively. Like there was people like walking around. Like downtown was flooded with people. Like that's something you wouldn't see here A lot. You know?
What's the population of Omaha?
I'm not entirely
Ain't
sure.
it like 800,000 or something?
It's
like
like five or six times the size of us. Somebody said.
Yeah, so it's more comparable to Indianapolis then.
Yeah, something like that. No, super dope. There were a few technical difficulties that happened that caused us to go on late, but overall, it was a super dope show. Definitely would be interested in going back and doing another show out in that neck of the woods.
I've never actually been there, but I drove, I guess, through it on the way to Colorado.
Oh,
and like you come over this hill, and like at night, gee, that shit was cold.
That's one thing I did notice. There were so many like hills off to the side of like the interstate with like houses built up on them. I'm like, I don't know how I would feel about living up like
just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere on top of a hill.
I get to the money. That's what that's telling me.
Mm-hmm. Now, I would only do it if my shit was like in the mountain though too. So like the house is kind of the front, and like we can chill in there, but nigga, my real shit is in here with a rocket. You know? Like and Mount Rushmore open up, nigga. And be out
oh my
here,
God!
You know what I'm saying?
Team America, Super Team America. Fuck yeah! Did you watch that?
Team America?
Dude, you talking
That's
about
the coldest shit the niggas from South Park have done.
Oh, is that like the ones
with the puppets? Nigga, with the marionette stuff?
Yeah, I know.
People, okay, I said, feel me for the simple fact that if you watch that movie, like I said, everybody can get something for it. I said, from a film perspective, if you like, oh, this ain't a good film. No, it is, because look at how they shot the shit.
Yeah.
And they did the same shit Bruckheimer did and all that. Like, when they first see the blonde bitch and they panned up her family, did they pan up a dog?
I cried.
Right? You know what I'm
and
saying?
that was, and that movie is what? Edging on 20,
Yeah,
I guess?
almost, yeah.
Crying.
That's made by the same, like, Trey Parker. And see, to me, the illest shit they've ever done was basketball. That was my shit, bro. That's like one of my favorite.
Basketball was decent.
I thought the chain fell on my head. I was like, oh shit. Oh, just a lot of ash. Okay.
No, and like I like them because they do shit in writing that like people just like overlook, and like they're like, oh no, we're gonna do that shit. So okay, for example, my favorite shit about it is they got the theme song, right? So whenever they go on a mission, this fucking theme plays, right? But then, like, during the middle of the movie, they get into it and, like, all start arguing, and now I'm saw that shit. Oh, but now we got to do a mission. So it's the same song, but it's just sad as shit. Like, and I'm like, yo. But then when they take off, they take off in the plane, and you're like, damn, G. These niggas is soft, but that's the coldest version of the song. It's the sad one, man. I said, yeah, they snap.
Yeah, man, them dudes are funny. Very
creative.
funny.
But you know what's not funny? Exclusion based on some shit that you can't fucking help.
Talk about it.
Like what?
So, do y'all know who this nigga? And I say nigga, because that's what she is. Meghan Merkel is, right?
Okay, here we go.
Who's she?
Meghan Merkel,
Prince Harry's wife.
Prince Harry's wife.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
You knew she was black, right?
Yeah.
You knew she was black, first of all, right?
Yeah.
Anybody that didn't know she was black, she's blacker than who's the bitch? Rachel Dolezal, nigga, from NW.
She's blacker than Amber Rose too.
She's blacker than Amber Rose, nigga, who I thought was black, but apparently isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Trick me.
Like, I'm talking about, what is it? Her dad was black, mom was white type shit.
And I'm usually really good at that game, but
yeah,
it got me.
Like, you can get fooled. It happens. You know what I'm saying?
Now I will say,
but
on the spectrum, white folks are the worst at that game. The guessing races game, and I don't mean to be racist when I do it, but I do it. I'm like, okay, South Pacific Asian, super Eastern Asian,
Mediterranean, Italian, maybe.
And maybe it's just me being of all races. I'm kind of good at this game. Yeah. Like, I'm decent at it.
I feel like I got at
white
least
folks
I'm
are really bad at this game.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm at least to be blessed at this game.
So go ahead.
I was just about to say, I learned over the weekend that some white people don't want to be called white people. They want to be called like maybe German, maybe
or whatever the other half is.
you know, they don't like to be called white people now. You know
Cool. So the German Americans and shit.
Yeah, there
Sweet.
you go.
Now that I can get with.
I
can get with that. Now I just wish I had that same history. So that I could be like, well, I'm Zimbabwe American. That'd be awesome, right? But I can't do that. So.
You Zimbabwe American.
You ain't no Zimbabwe.
I can't wait to spit in this cup and niggas
You
people my
just use
DNA.
examples that are in
I
your
bet
color
you.
range. That's all.
I bet you. Why?
He's a deep Australian.
Yeah, like
So I'm Aboriginal.
the Aboriginal gangster over here.
He's a little Mayan. He's Mayan. There you go.
Okay.
Black Mayan. There you go.
I'm Incan.
Anyway, what I was saying is, so word is that her and her husband, who is a prince,
Facts.
had a baby or are having a baby. Did they have it yet? I don't know. Anyway,
The babies are here.
The babies is two.
They're having another one. There's one already.
Oh, there's
right?
one. Okay, so
I think
we all know how genetics
Oh,
works.
that was too
basically.
many niggas in the White House.
We all know how genetics works. Look, if this is white people, right?
Oh, shit.
And this is Negro blood, even
Oh,
that much.
That wasn't
No, that was enough.
that's a look. That's an uncanny nigga right there. Hold on.
There's Megan right there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So what I'm saying is they had the baby, right? So if you know how lineage works, because that's what kings and queens and shit is.
Facts.
The shit is, you know what I'm saying? You seen Coming to America. A king was looking for a son to pass the shit down, but he changed it. I ain't gonna spoil the movie. Anyway, so Queen Elizabeth is the queen, right? But not like how Beyonce is the queen. She's the queen because that's her title, like a king, nigga. Like not because she's married to a king.
Right, she just happened to have a vagina. She was next in line for
Right.
the crown.
So like how they say King Arthur, nigga, if she had a dick, she would be King Elizabeth. So that's why she Queen Elizabeth, right? So when she dies, Charles gonna be next in line, who is her son with Philip.
I'm gonna beat you with your own pimp, Charles.
So if Charles don't do that, then his sons, which the first one is William's in line first. He takes over. Something happens to Charles.
Wait, Kate Middleton. That was William.
Yeah,
right?
that's William's wife. What's the other one? Harry is with Meghan, right?
And he's no longer a royal.
And he's no longer a royal because if something were to happen to uncle and dad,
Oh shit!
you would be next in line to get the fucking throne. But now it's coming to question, well,
because what's the name got kids?
who?
William.
William?
William
So
has
it'd be
kids, so
his
his
kids.
kids. Before all of them would have to go before it became Harry's because he was the second brother.
Okay.
Third brother, man. What is three of them? Listen, I'm not a royal.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. Basically, Harry and Meghan's kids would have got all the royal decree and treatment and all that shit, right? But they trying to take it away from these niggas for exactly that. For some genetic shit. Because now the bloodline's tainted. So now motherfucker can't have rose bearers. And the royal penis can't be clean, your highness, because it's a nigga dick.
Megan better watch out before she get Diana.
Dog.
Again, part of the reason
Dog.
they denounced being royals.
And that's what I'm saying.
That was coming. I'll offer you.
Listen, so my point is this. Everybody talking that, white supremacy is in America and it's woven into the fabric of the flag. And yeah, it is. But nigga, before we had an American flag, y'all niggas had a British flag. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had French flags. Don't act like the shit is different.
They didn't do nothing wrong. Fuck these niggas.
No. I'm not.
I hate Fred.
What I'm saying, nigga.
I feel you, Queen Elizabeth.
No,
If you trying to keep and that's a whole nother conversation, keeping white blood pure. Bitch, what? Anyway.
He said, bitch, what?
What the fuck kind of concept? Who did that? Go back in time and smack their hand. Nigga, what I'm saying is this is just another one of them things where it's like, nigga, we gotta be twice as whatever the fuck to be 2 steps behind, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand. I don't fault the queen, nigga, if that's who it was. I don't fault if it's her committee, that's being like, oh, well, queen, you need to look and see if that's a real Negro baby. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, them niggas old. Okay, you doing old shit. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Let my man's... Fuck that, man.
I feel what you're saying.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you're saying.
Like, because I feel like if that's what the fucking problem is, the problem was way the fuck before that. When you brought the bitch to the castle, it was a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's why they try
because
to move
when
out to the hood. Anyway.
You know what happens when your son get with bitches? And this nigga's a prince. And he said, oh, I choose her. And we're getting married. So under the kingdom in the eyes of God, we good, nigga. Right? Oh, well, yeah, nigga. But the babies ain't getting nothing. What? This is rubbish. Fuck out of here, man. I'm just saying, like, it's another thing. It's another thing.
I'm saying it seems like it really struck you that this was like
a thing. Like, this is okay.
In 2021.
And these are the same niggas that when fucking George Floyd, all that shit happened, y'all help. Like, y'all was like, no, that's bullshit. We gonna help y'all decipher all this shit. But then turn around and be like, but we ain't deciphering our own shit.
You do know they're just figureheads though, right?
Whatever, man.
Like the political the political powers in parliament.
Yeah. And
they do have a prime minister.
And what do figureheads do and represent to us, nigga? Niggas that tell us we can't get royal shit even though we born in the fucking family.
Now, would it be cool if you were on your own money, though?
Huh?
Like you have your own money.
No, it still wouldn't be cool. Because no matter
how... So you wouldn't want to keep your bloodline pure if you had your own money?
I would.
You wouldn't want to keep your bloodline... Hold on, wait a minute. Never mind. That's a whole nother conversation.
Nigga, story of OJ. That's what the fuck this all leads to, nigga. No matter, because like even let's say the nigga did have the shit, then it's gonna be something else. And then if it ain't that, it's gonna be something the fuck else. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how much success or how big Real Ninjas Network get, we still gonna be 3 ninjas and not Rocky Colton Tum Tum.
Can I be Tum Tum?
Of course you're fucking Tum Tum.
He's like,
what the fuck? How is that even a question?
Because you're Rocky, right?
Yeah, of course he's Rocky. He's the leader. I'm obviously the wild card. And I'm strong as a fucking horse. So,
did they have superpowers? I can't remember.
No, they did. They had masks.
Which ones had the powers?
You look like a Beverly
Hills. Them niggas
ninja.
had masks and Rocky loved Emily. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
What was the movie that the little boy had the video game?
Oh, Surf Ninja.
Yeah, Surf
Ninja. No, that was my shit. Shouts Ernie Reyes Jr., man.
Let's watch that on Bangin' Commentate.
Yeah.
We're going to watch
it. Don't you have to do white exploitation movies?
Oh, we do.
Did you ever?
And we got to do Black Dynamite next weekend.
Did y'all ever do Beverly Hills?
We're gonna put that on the list.
You should do all of the Beverly Hills theme movies: Beverly Hills Cop, Beverly Hills Ninjas, and watch one season of Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Don't forget 90210.
Yeah. See,
you gotta throw that.
Yo. Thank you.
And then we can watch.
See, and just when I start to not like whiteness, my man redeems all y'all. You don't thank Zach one day for me not killing you. Because I really want to fuck a lot of y'all up right now. Anyway.
Oh, man. He said for not killing you. You stupid. Zach, Talk to me, man. If you have one superpower, what would it be? Just one. You don't get to pick a plethora. Like, my power is to have all powers. No, that's not the power.
And look, you just a regular person with superpower.
With one power.
With a power.
You're still gonna die.
No, I'm just saying. You ain't
power could be the
like
power.
you're not Superman. You're not saving shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can do some shit, but it has no benefit to others around me or to myself.
I mean,
you got telepathy, but you only can move like something every 4 hours. So
it's got a cool down rate. Like
oh my god, that's hilarious. Like, I can't just be Cyclops all the time.
No.
I get 15-minute intervals of being Cyclops every 3 hours.
You get 15 cycloptic intervals.
If that's the case,
everybody's superhero, everybody's superpower can't be super. You know what I mean? It got we got the Usain Bolts, and we got the
Michael Phelps's. Those are superpowers.
You know what I'm saying?
The LeBron James's
superpowers.
But in the world, there's still people that work at McDonald's with superpowers.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what's
like burger flipping ability?
Like somebody comes in, they're like, "Welcome to McDonald's. Is that all for your order?" And they're like, "I didn't even order anything." And like, "Yeah, you did. You got 2 cheeseburgers, 1 onion, this, and this." And you're like, "Wait a minute."
They only hired telepaths at McDonald's.
Like I told you, this guy's amazing, bro.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I bet you he'll get your order right. Put 20 on. All right.
And even if you change.
My superpower, I'm jumping in front of Frosty.
yeah, y'all go first, and I'll tell you mine.
My superpower
Is
is
this a
that
good one?
yeah.
Okay.
My superpower is that I can secrete a slime that keeps you from grabbing. Both.
So like
slimy.
slick slime?
I'm slimy. You can't
Slick
get
slime.
Watch out, policeman.
Would that also work in sexual situations?
As soon as you said secrete, I'm not grabbing.
But look,
The word secrete was enough for me to leave you the fuck alone.
That might be my voice.
But
secrete, I hear that. And I'm
I do on the weekends. I do practice vigilantism. So I might stop somebody. I might just slime them across the aisle.
So I'm saying, does this slime also work as a lubricant since
Yes.
it's a not? So it's great for sex. You should
I
bottle.
ain't talking about. I'm a superhero. I got great sex. That's all superheroes are born with humongous dicks. And,
That's not true. That's why Superman went to hell. That's not true.
I'm gonna be outside of the bank, and I'm just gonna be sliming the front stairs. So when they run out,
and
get them,
and
officer.
shit.
And look, and I don't slip on my slime. Okay, I
got full attraction.
So going off of presents, I feel like there's only one logical superpower for VGE Frost. And it's gotta be like Sub-Zero type shit. You can freeze people and shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the only logical answer.
He makes a cold mist in his hands. It only goes about like 7 inches
So
out.
you can throw snowballs and icicles.
Yeah.
7 inches out.
Bitch!
And crushed ice.
Dude, you know how cool of a fucking barn trick that would be?
But here's the thing.
That's actually a cool ass fucking power. I only can make ice balls.
Here's the thing.
Bam!
The ice
Bam,
balls,
bitch.
the ice balls, when they hit you, turn you into a whole different person. It's like once I hit you with the ice ball, your mind is completely like changed.
Shit.
Ice ball clone balls? What? Turn to
See, if I was
No,
going
like you're the
that,
Like
same
mind
being, but
control.
your mind is
It's
like,
a mind control ice
mind
ball.
control ice ball.
Like giving you a concussion.
Ice
In that
ball.
concussion, I take over.
Ice
that's
bitch.
it.
see, I just got your whole
If I
scenario
knock
right.
you out,
And
I can control
don't ask me
your
why,
body.
but for some reason you're Australian when I think of it. You walk into a bar and you're like, "Hello, love. They call me Zach, but you can call me Fro." And then you blow her an ice kiss and it hits her. And she's like, "I want to suck your."
She blow
Had
out.
it, girl. Let me buy you a coldie.
We're filming the movie next week.
The kiss smacks
You
on
grab the cup, would you like it? Chill.
the kiss smacks on her cheek, and she blow out a.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh, Frosty.
Coming
You eat
shout out
nice
to-
breakers gum there, love.
soon. Now we need to type coming soon to Real Ninjas Network.
Yes.
The Frost superhero movie featuring
Frost.
Cornbread Too Much.
They call me Frost. Let me do the voice. You can
Yeah,
you can
got
mouth
you.
me, then
I
I'll
got
do the dub over.
You
They
said-
call me Frosty.
You just said-
You feeling hot in your budgie smugglers?
Y'all miss. He said you can mouth me.
I
You can just
did.
mouth me. Okay?
Yeah, I'll mouth you, bro. Fuck
Invitation to mouth him. You can mouth me, bro.
yeah. Only over the pants.
What the?
Over the pants
see it.
mouth stuff.
That's like
That's like
that
junior high.
Showtime. That Showtime porn. That's
Yeah.
that Showtime.
Yeah.
That's true. That's how 8th grade went.
Like where they pull the draws down and then it's just in there. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, there's steps to get there.
No,
bro.
yeah, but like the dude's like draws on it, and I'm like, how? Wait, does he have? Is he like a kitten? Is that what bumping uglies mean?
Yo,
Where you just rub the nub?
yo, how much pants burning did you? How many pairs of jeans
There was
did you
one
burn
time,
through?
fam, and without all that grinding, I never would have got in her actual vagina. But I like when I pulled it out, I thought I had vitiligo. 'Cause that's how much I fucking dry hump this bitch.
I never had a dry hump stage.
What?
Yeah, you know what I
Fred
mean?
said we were
You just
straight.
went
He
straight
said
up.
I was 9 years old. We were straight.
No.
I didn't.
I lost my virginity at 16.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
you
he
was a
told-
late
he told
bloomer.
me,
We did.
Was
We
that the
told
same
this
story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
That's the best story. Because nigga, you felt guilty.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell your mom. That's how to suck your dick."
No, that was the second time.
Oh, okay.
That was the second time. Yeah.
I was like, "Dog, that's hilarious."
Yeah,
It's like you know you think it's straight. Like,
Like,
oh, okay.
yeah, like I'm like, damn,
Like,
shit.
fuck.
And now I gotta suck your dick. All right.
All right.
So, are you sure you're not gonna tell my mom?
But now you gotta fuck me.
It's like fucking Eddie Murphy. What's that movie where he's got the glasses and the braces on? And he's like,
Norbit.
okay.
I'm Norbit now.
He said,
You
"See
know-
that
hey, you
he
know,
said they're
I
not
like-
great at this game, Chris."
Who ate the turkey? I don't know what is.
I don't think I'm ever gonna go anywhere and be like, let me get the turkey ass and mashed potatoes.
Did you see that ass on that turkey though? If that's all meat, nigga, like if I could get a turkey ass, and you know how breast meat is when you like
Ooh.
grab into it, but it's like dark meat, booty meat. You know what I'm saying? With the skin too. nigga.
Is humans classified as white meat, dark meat?
I don't
I
know.
think we're red meat.
I was gonna say that too. I think we're beefish.
Yeah.
Beefish?
Beefish. Our molecular structure and cellular
So where is the prime rib?
on the rib, nigga. The prime
Oh,
rib
okay.
is
Ooh.
this little.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Yeah.
we're going.
See, I have fatty prime ribs.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Mine have a little
Nigga,
extra
I got
flavor.
source.
I have fatty prime. There's a little extra flavor and seasoning on these
Yeah.
ones. See,
Kenny,
these are
Kenny,
thin.
No,
look,
these are definitely Cajun.
No,
Like, you know,
these are thin prime rib, and so that's select
Them-
meat.
them
So
rib
it's
tips.
good.
Them rib
It's nice
tips.
and
Oscar
flavorful.
Mayer, you know what I'm saying?
This is pure
This rib-
beef
rib
prime.
tips.
You know what I mean? Like cutlets.
I'm gonna go venison.
Your deer meat?
Yeah.
I used to be California beef, but lately I've been turning into Kobe.
If you had
know
a
what I'm
cho- I was
saying?
gonna say, if
I've
you
been
had a
getting
choice-
massages and shit. You know?
Yeah, if you had a choice, what meat would you taste like?
I'll be venison.
Like-
Wagyu or Kobe.
Nice and gamey. Like
No, you can cut me with a butter knife. Man.
no, I want to be gamey.
Wagyu and gay. Okay.
No, let me
so
be-
you
let
that,
me
ain't
be
that fancy
alligator.
Japanese beef?
Let me be alligator.
American
Gator
version.
meat?
Yeah,
You want to be gator meat?
Yeah.
You would.
I don't know, man.
Gator meat.
I think just me being me, and I love being versatile. I'd have to be chicken because then you could eat me on anything. It'd be fantastic. It'd be like, you know what? This guy was good from.
Oh, I didn't know we got to choose.
From ankles to shoulders. I think
I'm
this guy would be
being
delicious. I
bacon.
could bake this guy. I could grill this guy. I could fry this guy. Either way, it's fantastic.
I'm being bacon.
I can't eat that chicken with the yellow skin.
A Chinese chicken.
No, Pollo Loco.
No, I'm talking about the chicken at the bottom of the freezer at the at Walmart. It's just there.
The manager special. He calls you manager special, Cannon.
What up, Paul Wilby? What up, Jeff Tuttle? I know y'all.
And intentional danger fear.
Intentional
What up?
Yeah. You guys suck.
I was on there last week.
Why is it only chicken, pork, and beef?
They're just the main.
I want bear.
No, but listen.
You want?
I want bear.
I would eat bear. I'm not
I
yes
want bear.
because of the,
I would eat
because
horse.
of the things bears eat. Bears have to taste good. They eat fish. They eat berries. They eat other animals. They eat plants. They're like omnivores, right?
I'll fuck a bear
So
up.
bears would be delicious.
Bear burgers, nigga.
Nigga, what?
Bear burger?
You'd be like, dude, I'm having bear ribs in the motherfucker.
But I won't like
the
polar bear though.
Give me
Give me the
bone.
rare. Give me the rare shit. I need polar
You're
bear.
telling me you wouldn't eat a zebra steak if somebody
Yes.
came at you like,
Oh.
fam?
Yes.
So we're
Did Whoopi Goldberg in The Lion King?
just eating endangered species now.
No, they don't have to be. First off, zebras are not endangered. This is shit.
He said a
I'll
polar
fuck
bear.
some koala.
I'm not eating a polar
Now
bear.
they're in
Give me,
Koala is-
give me a
red.
listen. Give me a
Koala-
regular black or brown
koala-
bear. I just want to try it.
Koala is a delicacy. I would
Yeah,
fuck
see,
it.
I'd eat
Throw
some
the
shit
rest
like
of
that.
the koala
If
away.
some idiot says to me, "Yo, I have some dolphin soup, fam," are you in? I'd be like,
No.
"Fuck you
I would
right."
eat it with a duck-bill platypus bill spoon. Nigga,
First off, you can
Bring out
eat
the
dolphins
flavor.
because dolphins are rapists, and we have to get rid of all rapists.
This man's gonna be grilling a ball.
Are we canceling James
What?
nigga hating dolphin now?
Dude, if you pull up with
Oh,
a
y'all call him
Brett, if you pull up with a smoked eagle wing, count
Yeah.
me the fuck in.
Yes.
Count me in, my guy.
You know how big that motherfucker is?
Count me in, my
And
guy.
illegal?
Yeah.
The illegal makes it taste good. Is this on me?
He said the illegal makes it taste good. You're not lying.
Nigga, I seen an eagle pick up a deer head with one leg on it and take it up to wherever it lived at.
With a side.
That's a big bird.
With a side of snap.
The wingspan is half this fucking
I'd
room.
eat sea turtle. I want to try turtle.
Elephant.
No, I've had some weird stuff.
Elephant egg roll.
Like I had a Native American great grandpa, so he used to do shit like shoot the possums and rabbits out the yard and just make shit like.
Oh, Burt Gooden.
Like, why are we eating this?
Yeah, I don't dine with Appalachian Americans either.
No, he wasn't. He was like native. Like,
Oh,
like
did he live in Appalachia?
no, he lived here.
Oh, was he native from Appalachia?
No.
That's Appalachian recipes. Wondering if Walking Dead or
Always thought-
something happened before we.
Always thought Uncanny Eyebrows was Native American.
Now you know. Now you know. Probably the same reason I can't grow a full beard. You ever seen a Native American with a full damn beard? No. No.
Not one.
Not even an old ass.
No, they
I
don't.
mean,
They
them
just
I must
don't.
got Indian in my family because
They
mine
just
don't
don't.
connect. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I can't. It's like this little shit right here, man. And this little, it just won't. It just won't.
Where you get like me and everybody tells you like Abraham Lincoln. I
Well,
discovered
you
this
did
week.
that.
I-
You did that.
It's not my fault. I wasn't anticipating everybody telling me. I
He
was
said
like,
it's
"Hey,
not
look."
my fault, man. My shit was growing, and it was 4.7 years since I had my last haircut, bro.
You are quite Lincoln me. Lincoln Lee.
He went. He got the chop.
Lincoln.
You went blonde. Talk to us about the blonde. Is that like a character thing? Is that something you just like doing? Talk to us about it because it does lend to a frost look.
Shout out to the pandemic and quarantine, and I was like, me and Mode had talked about it for a while, and finally I'm like, he was like, I'm gonna get it done before you, and I'm like, I bet. And like 2 days
Hey,
later, I'm
Zach
like,
Moe can't rock a blonde.
you don't think so?
Hell no.
He wasn't gonna get his whole thing. He was gonna get like the top blonde and the sides.
Oh no.
He
No.
said, "Oh,
But he's like, I'm gonna beat you to it. And I'm like, all right, bet you won't. Like 2 days later, I went and got
Frost, I'm
it.
gonna say you sweet with the blonde. I'm gonna say you did your thing with the blonde. Tell Zach he need to go probably like chartreuse
Chartreuse.
And for those who don't know, that's yellowish green, nigga. Like,
He's funny as hell.
Little jokery.
He said, "You look very Lincoln."
It's the cut, man. You should have kept the mustache, just tamed it a little bit. Because I remember we was at the lot and it was kind of creepy.
I was trying to tame it and then it didn't come out, so I just shaved the whole thing off. And then I ran out of shaving cream, so I couldn't shave the rest.
That's how I end up with like the pedo faces, because I'll be like jerking off the you be going to shape it up a little bit. You like, all right,
This
it's
nigga
short.
said shaving cream, fam. And it just reminded me of 1945 for some reason. I couldn't get the shaving cream to come out. Once I put it on my face, I don't know why, fam.
People don't.
Because I
couldn't think of the color purple scene. I couldn't think of it.
You know,
I used to use clippers.
Like that's how long I've been using clippers. Is
I used to use clippers and the shit didn't work right. So
I tried to think of the color purple scene.
You know how easy that would have been, just a little. Oh, my fault.
Wouldn't have been no lethal weapon.
My fault,
You know.
Goodbye.
1, 2, 3,
like it was just a continuation of the same movie. That's why I just the color purple and Lethal Weapon they were not sequels of the same. I need everybody to realize that's not what happened.
I said that's how I've always thought of movies and actors. I'm like, but that's probably why I remember it, because I'm like, oh, the nigga from Waiting to Exhale is in the State Farm commercial. That's all it takes, man.
That nigga
I'm gonna go out with Whitney Houston.
That nigga went to New York looking for ceiling. Couldn't find. So he said, you know what? I need to get educated. You know what I'm saying? So he became a policeman because he had no felons. He'd been out in the bush for a minute. You know what I mean? So
and the narrator learned the saxophone. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Met a nigga named Riggs.
Just like the nigga from Schindler's List was like, fuck Jews, nigga, and went to space and became a Jedi.
Oh.
Taught that nigga Obi-Wan everything he knows.
Yo.
That's what I said. I said,
no,
they need to do like somebody or some studio production, whatever, New Line Cinema, Lionsgate needs to do a movie with like a bunch of characters. Oh my
goodness.
Like, for instance, Friday, Don't Be a Menace, and fucking, what else is it? How High, like, are all New Line Cinema.
So
you know what I'm saying? So just have them as the main characters and then be like, oh, here's some other shit and just make a story.
Nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
Red Man and Meth Man still in college for some reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they just go every year. They like 13-year college students.
They're botany professors.
Because that's what he said. I could get 13 out of this motherfucker.
Would they kick you out if you keep paying them back? Like I'm just
keep pursuing different degrees. At some point,
shit.
you're gonna have
The dean said, "Stay as long as you want. I don't care."
You done got all the degrees that don't matter.
Right.
Would you please?
Okay, so now I got a question, and maybe I'm gonna sound a little haterish. We agreed Denzel was a good equalizer, right? Right. Not cool movies, right? What the fuck made them think Queen Latifah would be a good equalizer for the television series?
Wait, there's a television series?
There is.
And Queen Latifah is
right? Hold on, the equalizer. That's like
he
he fought people.
From Flavor Magazine.
He knew the equalizer.
Became the equalizer.
Sing
in the 90s kind of world.
Frost, do you know, was that recognizable, that song?
Right, he never had UPN, man, relax.
He just got CW.
Here's the thing. I had UPN, but that's when wrestling was on UPN. Remember when SmackDown?
So that was way after
It
wasn't no Living Single on there.
No, he didn't even watch Moesha.
Oh,
Well, I know what Moesha is. Like I've heard of
The
Moesha.
part-
But you didn't watch it at the time.
He wasn't there.
The single probably on nigga night by now.
Oh my
No, it's
God.
on Hulu. I watched all of it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Maxine.
No, her and motherfucking, she was really that dude.
Hell no.
No, and that nigga Overton, fam. Overton Wakefield Jones.
So I'm saying, like, Queen
I'm
Latifah,
saying.
Equalizer, you guys laugh, but good idea, bad idea.
Is it out?
It's out. You can watch it.
I have to watch it.
episode aired
I'll
on
tell you
Super
next
Bowl.
week.
Queen Latifah got enough cardio to fight people in this.
Yeah.
And she fighting motherfuckers. And whooping
Definitely a stunt
motherfuckers.
double. Got
Queen
it.
Latifah
Got
is a ninja.
That's what I'm saying.
First
Like-
off, Queen Latifah was setting it off. Y'all remember this?
No, I do, but is she a dyke in this?
No.
Wow.
She
Oh,
is
I'm
in
sorry.
real life, so
Is she a hard D in this?
you have to. We're gonna get so canceled. There's
Yeah,
canceled way over here, and then there's what the fuck we're doing because we're.
You know, cancel
With two
culture is at
viewers.
its highest right now.
So,
Two viewers for the
you
cancel.
telling me Chloe, is that her name?
Yeah.
Chloe, she got shot up in the car, but
Yeah.
the government grabbed her, reformed her, gave her super abilities, or no?
And that was only after he had it coming. He had it coming.
yeah.
After she went to Chicago.
Yeah, I'm about to say yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I
said, yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna be thinking about movies like that
I'm
now.
done. You're like so deep into this. Anything you've
I live
ever
in
watched,
the wormhole.
anything
man.
you've ever watched ever in your life
He
is
retains
stored
it.
somewhere in
He
your
Somewhere.
retains it.
Somewhere in your brain.
And then all it needs is a trigger. It's kind of
Yeah.
Manchurian candidate.
Oh!
Manchurian. Oh, Shaolin versus Wu-Tang.
It's one trigger word. It sets off a 2-hour
Trigger.
conversation.
Rhymes with knicker, N-word Jim, Mark Twain.
Oh, on the Wikipedia page, it said
It
that,
says.
that,
Hell no.
that filming was done in black and white, but they went back and remastered it.
Okay, can real quick, because we're talking about
We still
this.
haven't done commercials or anything. We're an hour in.
Okay.
We appreciate everybody tuning into the motherfucking live. Paul will be,
Do
of
your
course, the
job.
guys over at Intentional Danger Field. You know how we get down every motherfucking week. When you stumble upon this show, you get a healthy dose of fuck shit, sprinkled with a little underground music, and of course, some interesting topics. Now, this show is sponsored by some of the craziest creations you've ever heard.
If you don't have breakfast and you don't have lunch, but you want to get turned, get some podcast punch. Once you down this, then you'll be slumped. It's podcast punch. So open it now, guzzle it down. You know the plan, share with your fam. The flavor of tequila and Hawaiian punch is such a tasty treat. If you want to fuck anus and you want some cunt, then get her a half glass of the podcast punch. Podcast punch. Punch.
And
Oh, I don't got the video on my phone, but I found it.
well, we see what that is, but that ain't that.
Hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. One second. Hold on.
We can sing it. We know that, guys.
We know the national anthem.
Sure enough.
No.
It ain't that.
1, 2. If you wanna get your body right, it's presidential fitness. Wanna get that booty tight, it's presidential fitness. A star is born with a unicorn. That's presidential fitness.
3, 4.
If you he said 3, 4. He counted it out. We was all in the head. We was like, okay.
And female
Melon
Yeah, you guys are great.
Yo, that's hilarity.
So,
Fuck.
talk to me, man. It's been crazy
Trying
trying to do albums and come up with shit during the pandemic, and then you're dropping an 8-song project. Talk to me a little more. You got features on there. Who can we expect to hear on there? I know you've leaked a little bit of it to the public. They had a chance for a preview. You sent some out. Did you send a lot out? Did you send a few out? Talk to me about the early response.
50, I think it was 15, like 14 or 15 people purchased early access. So I was able to. So appreciate all of
15
y'all.
more than y'all.
Yeah, y'all big y'all. Thanks for the support. So I was able to get some feedback out of them. Right now, features are I got Mode on 2 tracks, one toward the beginning and one toward the end. I got Kai R on a track. She's on a hook for one of the tracks. And then I have another feature on track 5, which is my favorite song on the album, but I am not telling y'all who it is yet because it's just too big. So
I want to say Kai R is getting thick as fuck.
She getting CrossFit.
Yeah, she is.
I see you, baby.
Yeah, I see you working out over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You didn't tell me you like darkness either. Probably for a good reason. But when you come back,
she on a mission. She on a mission. You know what I mean? You gotta be the full package. She trying to be the full package.
Word up. Word up.
Mm-hmm.
Baddies, right?
Hey, shout out to what's my man's name? I can always say his name wrong. He performed first.
Taxum.
Taxum went crazy.
Taxum.
Talk
Better.
We actually did a live show last week. It was super dope. The event was awesome. You were in attendance. It was the first time we've had studio guests before, but this was our first almost. This was a full house.
My Billie Jean, my pretty young thing.
Hey, so talk to me about the party. It was your birthday.
It went down. Shoot, we didn't put the live on the show. That was
He said cut it for the music. He went and got some professional camera guys.
Yes. Okay. And I wanted to have it back by now. Don't got it back by now. Shoot, so. Wow. We'll put it up on the page probably like tomorrow or something like that. But the footage it looks good. The performance was awesome. It's the best performance you missed because you wasn't there because that shit was awesome. You know what I mean?
It was a few people here.
Lots of energy in the house. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of atmosphere you want.
Kind of packed, man.
That's the type of atmosphere you want to perform in. Everybody who want to be there. You know what I mean? It's hard to shut down bars, you know what I mean? Like perform good in bars because always somebody at the bar drinking, not there for no music and nothing like that. So it's a max turn to something like that. But that night, everybody was here to hear some music and have a good time. And if you go back to last week's episode, we had a lot of lady interaction and a lot of lady feedback on a very male-dominant show like this one. And it was fun, you know. So we definitely somebody said that was a whole show we just did. Like we doing the show, but he said that's a whole show we did. Definitely, we need to hit the road someday with a Real Ninjas podcast.
Hit the road.
I ain't talking about to no Vegas. I'm talking
coming from where we going? Decatur Prayers. Prayers like we shoot live from the Decatur Mall.
We
drove all the way to Champaign. We're doing the show in Champaign.
We're splitting at a parking lot.
Hey man, we pulled up to Peoria. We sitting outside Big House. We gonna do this show outside the strip club. Like what?
I'm saying like
can we go to St. Louis at least?
Some 85 South shit. You know, that's like the type of vision I'm seeing.
Bro, they're on the road.
Like live on stage.
Yeah, live on stage.
Okay, who has a stage?
We buying one. We making our own.
That sounds good to me.
Oh, we just need a couple pallets. We gonna refigure them.
Yeah. Put it in the truck.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we going crazy.
All you need is a truck and light. You get a truck and light.
I'll bring my car bird, his bird bitch, my car cat.
Have you seen the car bird?
Hey man.
He said my car bird got a bird bitch. The car bird bitch.
What's the status on the car cat?
Yeah, where's your car cat?
The car cat.
Well, right now my allergies going crazy, so no cats right now. shit.
He said it's allergy season.
You know what? I'm just gonna make sure I.
Sound like you need a car honey badger. Shit.
He said the car bird that moved in the car bird bitch.
Car bird bitch. They in there. They in there flapping around every fucking day.
You have some car bird babies soon.
Oh, shit.
Or some car bird omelets.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just park real close to a wall, right? So it can't just fly out. So it gotta fly up. I'm gonna just whack that motherfucker. Got it. Where your bitch at?
I'm gonna let you know right now,
Gotcha,
Perez.
bitch.
If you hit a bird with a hammer, that ain't Wayne Chung.
Only thing saving that bird if it turned into a red bird. Dude, I like red birds. They nice to look at.
Oh, so you're a Cardinals fan?
No, I'm from Illinois. I'm from Springfield. You gotta. Ain't that the?
Have you seen the opening day ticket prices for opening day?
No, I'm sure they're
for what opening day?
I don't watch
They're
baseball.
like $1,000 for like nosebleeds.
I'm sure because we haven't been nowhere. All you have to do is wait till game 100 of a 162 game season. Those tickets will be back to
You better tell them cardboard cutouts to pay.
They did.
The fuck?
They did. If you were a regular person and you had a cardboard
Nigga,
cutout, you
baseball's
paid for
dead.
it.
If you want to be a cardboard cutout on the Real Ninjas Podcast,
Say it one more time for me.
If you want to be a
Baseball's
cardboard
dead.
cutout,
Hey, that's a genius idea. Start putting cardboard cutouts in the background.
My kids ain't finna watch that.
All we gonna do
shit
is
when
green
they
screen
grow
you
up.
in, but it'll look like
Your kids
Ooh.
gonna watch that shit?
what?
Baseball.
I don't even
I don't
watch
watch
baseball. Well, my daughter's a softball player. But I don't think they like watching it. They like playing.
Nobody likes watching it.
Mhm.
You, dude.
I'm strictly MMA. That's all I watch now. Shoot, basketball that got weak. And
No.
basketball that got weak to
NBA.
me.
No, I feel like NBA still gonna be around.
Oh, it's gonna be around.
Like I'm saying, anything that motherfuckers play, like football, soccer, NBA, that shit's gonna be here. Cause that's easy shit. Like you know what I'm saying. From a kid, you can jump on
Speaking of sports, the
baseball,
CFL,
golf, fucking.
the Canadian Football League and the XFL are talking about joining forces.
Whoop,
Lit.
whoop.
That's dope.
That could possibly rival the NFL.
It
If you
should
don't
be
believe
other-
me,
I hope it fucking
watch
does.
this.
It should
Until
be
Vince McMahon buys the shit
He's
again.
done. No, he's
until
done.
Dana White buy this shit.
The new Vince McMahon, okay.
Vince needs to stay far away from anything. I don't even want him.
Vince and
Is he a real person? Do he really got
Real-
money?
Nigga,
Yes.
Wrestling made him uber rich.
dog. The shit about wrestling though, even now, because you said you a wrestling
Oh, yeah.
fan. I like to go back in and out
Let's
of
talk-
it. every
let's
now
talk
and
that
then,
AJ
you know what I'm
Styles
saying?
shit.
So what I'm saying is, in the pandemic especially, wrestling snapped the hardest as far as fucking, oh, we gonna be in COVID and keep this shit going. Bet we gonna sell seats, nigga, and you gonna be on the screen in a Zoom meeting still watching the fucking match. That's the
Jeez.
coldest
The
shit.
NBA did that.
No, wrestling
They're
did
on-
it first.
they're live
They're
on
on- no,
screen.
the seats
The
are
N-
screens.
The
nigga.
NBA did that as
The
well
whole-
in the bubble.
Oh, they
the
did.
whole in the bubble, the
But
NBA did
they,
it too.
They did it at like wrestling.
I'm
was
telling
doing
you,
it
Vince
first.
was the first nigga
Wrestling
with
was doing it.
because that's when I started watching wrestling again.
Yeah, that shit's cool.
I said,
WrestleMania
oh.
was weak with no fans. I'm just
No, yeah, I didn't watch that,
that was awful.
but I'm saying
Can I be
like,
honest? Since it was free, if you got the network is free for 30 days. I scammed, got them to
yeah,
watch WrestleMania. I ended up watching all the old Rumbles and loving those,
yeah,
and was like, "This is
Hell yeah.
fantastic."
hell yeah.
No fans.
No, the other shit too, the content like the Stone Cold podcast
Oh, yeah.
on there. That
Now,
shit's
now as
fun.
a wrestling fan, do you go to the local
Stone Cold got
shows?
a podcast.
Do you go to pinfall and shit?
I haven't like
Shit's
really
legit.
heard a lot. About
Have you ever seen? You've never seen
They
the
don't crack.
live?
He ain't cracking.
What was
Bro,
it? It was a
No.
night after because
Would
it was
you?
like
I
it
will
would be
tell you.
wrestling, like say
because
SmackDown.
BA did used to do it.
Me and BA are talking
And
about
then,
he's supposed to have surgery
there'd be
this
the
summer, and we're
podcast
talking
after
about
that.
training.
Like
We
Big
come
Show
to tag
was
team
wrestling,
and-
then he would come
and-
straight out the
That's
ring to the
hilarious.
podcast.
That's funny.
We got
And
one
then
of
go
these
under the
picked out
table and
every-
like drink beers.
Me and my brother
You
were
know,
thinking
still
about
gotta
doing
go-
it, and
yeah.
we were gonna call ourselves the
I said,
perfect
that's
10 because
crazy.
he's thin and I'm fat. So never mind. You guys get it. You'll get it later.
Somebody might say something about that.
Drumstick and bass. That's what they call it.
Perfect 10. So.
No, we're tag team.
We're
We'll have
tag
different
team.
names.
They call them drumstick.
Yeah, we'll have separate names, but
Drumstick
together
and
with a
bass.
perfect 10 because we stand next to
Leg
each other.
and thigh.
I'm a circle. Leg and thigh, ham and burger. That's
Drumstick and bass.
new friends. I'm taking applications for new friends because mine are shot the fuck out.
He's the light-skinned one. He's out of.
He's out of the color
You know what I'm
spectrum.
saying? So he's the one to pick up. Frosty, you lucky you're not around too often.
Where's Twan Loud ass at? He'll take over the show for me.
See, he get talked about. We come around
Yeah.
too. It'd be two of y'all against two of us,
Right,
but
that-
dark-skinned wings.
No,
Yes.
Every time.
Look, we just have. Chocolate is.
y'all gonna quit throwing all this melanin around on this damn
I got
show.
you. I got your back, yo.
Thank you.
I'll join
For
you.
what? Getting him a house loan? I would have his back too.
A house-
If I could.
A house loan, he gonna default on.
Right.
Dude, white black joke. See, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta relax. It's allowed. You know what I'm saying?
So I got medium credit.
Yeah.
So I pay my bills most of the
Yeah,
time.
most of the time.
Now you still.
But
black.
still, every once in a while, I'll be like, "Fuck them bills."
Yeah, you-
But all them videos you got from Family Video that you kept, that didn't help you, okay?
It didn't. It didn't.
You know
I
what
do
I'm saying?
owe like $432 in family.
But Mario
they just
Kart-
kept giving me the dollar videos. That's
Mario
my
Kart
fault.
Double Dash is worth it, though. I'm gonna tell you.
You're stupid.
Remember they used to just keep charging you every day? Like they'll charge you for 7 years, 70 cents for not bringing this fucking.
But then if you just buy it, it was $31.99 or
I'm
something.
just gonna buy it.
I'm just gonna pay for
All right, put that on the account. I'll pay that when I come ready. No, what I love.
Was I the
okay.
only one who used to pay the current rental and then only like 50 cents to $1 on whatever
They
I owed?
They didn't
No.
care what you paid.
No,
Just pay
because
us
that's
something.
why I started fucking with them. I was like, yo, wait a minute. But she was like, oh, well, you owe $3 from the last time. You got something on it? I'm like, what you mean? I got $1. She's like, well, that's cool. And your Shanghai noon. Just get it back to me.
They used to read.
I was like, you can have some
I'm
on
not-
the late fee.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
was like, what? You would never do that with Blockbuster, and they're gone. They're fucking gone, bro.
Family
They
video,
was trying-
there was real
they
trust
said
in
They
they
that.
would
still
do all-
doing it some places,
whatever-
like with Netflix.
Give me what you got. Give me what
That's
you
their COVID.
Listen, I tried to tell my kids that Netflix was to come in the mail. They told me I was nuts.
Yeah.
I said-
Netflix is family videos code.
Yes, man. They didn't survive in that pandemic.
No, it didn't. Family video is gone. Family video died.
They
Now,
just,
they
they
just
just
now
died. They
died,
just
though.
died.
They survived for a
They were
strong
selling vape.
eight.
They
A
were selling
strong eight,
vapes
bro.
and CD.
Only that.
And that shit started in Springfield, Illinois. Shouts out to Family Video.
Yeah.
They was cold for a minute.
Gee, I'm telling you.
I used to rent porn from there.
Yeah.
Just like my great grandfather.
Go behind that curtain.
Started in Springfield, Illinois.
Yeah.
I just used to look at the
Hey,
boxes. I just go
That's
there and look
funny.
at
My great
They
grandfather.
said my great.
Hey, I just looked at the boxes. I'm having an orgy of boxes.
Yeah.
You want to know what big sleeper secret? If you live in the city of Springfield, you get a library card. The library got some heat too, and they let you rent like 10 movies at a time and 75 books
Porn?
at a time.
No.
No. Well,
I would say
do you
But you
count?
can get like some national.
I was gonna say, do you
Geographic
count
shit.
National Geographic, Cosmo?
And why was it okay to watch Aborigines and shit and tribal people titties, but like I couldn't see them made up in like Hollywood? Because it gave me Hollywood.
Because they tried to tell you that to sexualize this type of body and persona and to desexualize this kind. So if I present it to you in this way and in
so
this
if you put
fashion,
mud on them, then it's bad or some shit.
no, it's more. I'm basically making you an animal because on
Mud on your tits.
National Geographic shows what animals,
Yeah.
right? War-torn countries, and then African titties. That's like National Geographic. So we're putting you on the same platform as war-torn countries
And African titties.
and animals. But these titties, we're telling you, don't look at these in that. Look at them a different way. You feel them? Is what I'm saying. It's
I don't look at all 8 lion titties and be like, damn.
How many Asian titties? How many Asian titties did you see in National Geographic?
I don't know. Maybe 2.
How many white titties did you see in National Geographic?
I never seen no white titties.
Clothed white titties.
No. Naked white titties.
Naked white titties.
How many Icelandic breasts? How many English breasts did you see?
Has National Geographic been to Iceland?
You mean to tell me it ain't no jungle white people out there?
Tarzan's about a jungle white person. They would never line up.
Okay, y'all ready?
George,
you ready?
I'm ready.
Their skin wouldn't allow it to happen. This isn't racist. This is science.
You're fucking stupid.
He said George in the jungle, yeah. So George in the jungle and Tarzan fight, who wins?
Tarzan.
10 times out of 10.
But only if it's Disney's Tarzan, the anime.
George in the jungle. Brendan Fraser had them things.
Watch out for that tree, George.
Watch out for that tree.
That nigga didn't smoke no weed.
Listen, I think. Watch out for that tree, George in the jungle. That nigga was big.
That's what I'm saying.
That nigga was
Tarzan would have
Tarzan. I feel like Tarzan was more like a lightweight fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, him and Tarzan at the most was $165.
Oh yeah.
He was doing too much.
But he was
shit.
like a leopard. He was all muscle.
George was definitely
jumping from trees.
Yeah, man, George had to be 210.
George was definitely
and was still holding on his swing.
Tarzan was essentially Tony Jaa, nigga.
Okay, all right. But bigger, because Tony Jaa was only like $145 with bricks in his pocket. He was a small gentleman.
What about
he was little?
Mowgli versus Tarzan.
You said,
like teenage Mowgli, like right into
I've been here for a minute.
Like 15-year-old.
Let's put them at the same age. Let's just
I'm going Mowgli because that Southeast Asian jungle was no joke.
They both.
That shit's humid than a motherfucker.
He was raised by wolves. Hold on. Hey, here's how you got to look at it. We got one trained by wolves and a panther, and we got one trained by monkeys. Well, gorillas.
Jeez.
That's gang, bro. That's gang. That's gang, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, 8-year-old gorilla boy versus 8-year-old wolf boy.
But again,
I'm taking gorilla boy.
Again, you have Tony Jaa versus my nigga from Raid Redemption.
Ooh. At 9, though?
At 9.
Full jungle.
No. I need 22. They're going to kill each other.
They're going to
kill each other. At 9, they just getting into a nice little scrap. It's a nice boxing match, you know what I mean? Shoot, not only at 22 they fighting, they get to bring one partner. You know what I mean? So
like from their world?
Yes. So they're like
so he can bring Shere Khan.
There you go. You know what I'm
saying? Or Tarzan can bring the gorilla.
Yeah,
the big gorilla.
There you go. Somebody to make that anime. That nigga Baloo. but he a fucking
Baloo and Mowgli versus Tarzan and the leader of the gorilla. Oh my
goodness.
No.
Oh
Mowgli
my
bringing King Louie, nigga.
Oh.
Because that nigga gonna show up and be like Mowgli.
He like Dazzle.
Go fight that nigga. He gonna set that nigga down just
like that.
King Louie was big. Yeah. That was the biggest orangutan I've ever seen in my life.
King Louie be dazzling. You know what I mean?
Y'all remember that show, Spike the Deadliest Warrior? Or whatever?
Yeah, of course.
Do something like that. Do something like that, but with fictional characters, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
Nagi not the fastest weapon in the world. There was actually a video game on Xbox. What was it, 360?
Yeah.
Deadliest Warrior, the video game. And my cousin swore. Matter of fact, Black Steel, Gum Berkeley swore he was the coldest ever at this game, right? So he would always pick the samurai. His favorite shit used to be Nagi Nada, fastest weapon in the world, G. So I was like, all right, I got something for his ass. I'm going to pick the Viking, right? So I'm spamming heavy. The way the game is set up, if you play the game before rounds, you can actually like swing and shit. You're just on the other side of the level, so nothing's really happening. So I'm like spamming the throw button, just spamming this shit. The round starts. He's talking his shit. He's saying the naginata shit. Before he can get to fastest weapon, the spear goes straight through the samurai's head. Round over. I was like, this is so fantastic. This is the great. And it started my run of being undefeated for like 4 months of this game. I was like, this is fantastic. Stop talking
and
shit.
that's crazy because me and Mode was just talking today on some nerd shit about why Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh never did a crossover episode. Like,
Because
Digimon
would have won it all.
Because I was a Yu-Gi-Oh guy and he was a Pokemon guy, and I was like, all the Age 1 Pokemons, there really wasn't that many like cold ones. He's like Mewtwo. I was like, Dark Magician would beat Mewtwo's ass.
Okay, now granted, I was probably a little older when Pokemon came out, but I was always like, man, what the fuck is the point of a Pokemon battle? And then I watched 2 Pokemon Masters battle on Pokemon Stadium on 64.
Dude,
And this was in 2015. Nigga. So, like, that game's been out. Niggas been knowing what's up, right? Oh, my Lord. You would have thought these motherfuckers was playing Street Fighter. Like, dog, I'm talking about, I'm like, yo. And then this nigga hits this nigga. He tags out, gets this one, takes this one, okay. And then this one, boom, but y'all tied. So you can't move. So another nigga got to come in. And like they was going, right? Got to the last niggas, right? And homegirl, she was one hit, as they say now. And dude had 2 full Pokemons, fam. I don't know what she did to this nigga, but this nigga couldn't move for like 3 turns. Killed the other nigga. The nigga came back. Did his shit miss. She did some shit. Game was over. The house lifted up like Sokovia. I said, what the fuck? I'm sitting there like, I'm sweating.
I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh. They got a Yu-Gi-Oh joint, new one on Xbox.
Yeah.
I've been playing that.
He said, I've been getting
Legacy of the Duelist or some shit like that. Fire.
What's the coldest wrestling game you ever played?
Here Comes the Pain, probably.
WCW versus NWO and or WrestleMania 2000.
I played
the same.
That was cool.
Even the best on that console. Though.
Yes, it on 64.
No Mercy was the best.
It's the same. It's the same shit. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Those wrestling games, yeah. Like it's all
CHQ with AKI or whatever.
Yeah.
Ross,
The best,
you should start
the
doing
best
this.
one had to be.
Fix your, yeah, there you go. Just do that sometime. You know, that'll fuck them up. You know what I mean? I just felt like
It's a swag thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So,
like,
no,
hey,
no,
man.
not 2. Not 2.
like one,
just
man.
one. Just one. Always the right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know.
Another thing that you want to start utilizing is if you want to tell them you serious, like, hey man, I'm gonna play golf. I'm gonna play golf.
Oh, when Frost take the glasses off, nigga, he means.
So like it'd be like such and such, such and such, and I fucked your bitch.
If I ever get into battle rap,
and they all go
the last.
Yeah.
That's funny shit.
I'm saying when a motherfucker take their glasses, they can no longer see you, but you can't see them either.
They're gonna take them off, just pop them in there.
Yeah.
Now look,
that's the true definition. See here, buddy. That's how you know when a white person's about to get real disrespectful. When you hear shit like, see here, or newsflash, pal.
Yeah.
Flash.
See, I thought I was wrong when I said that.
When they put a fist on the hip.
When you hear him say newsflash, you know shit just got real as a bitch.
When they put a fist on their hip, somebody's going to jail.
And you got another thing done.
It always be when they on the phone too. Newsflash, pal. I'm the one.
Fist on the hip and wrist out. Oh shit! It's
When
going
they're a
down.
little teeth.
Tea with their little teapot.
What?
Going to That's a thing.
That's a thing.
Y'all are terrible.
My man, I threw it all out.
So, all right, and another funny one. A guy got arrested today. A police officer was responding to an accident, and a gentleman pulls up to the police officer, asks for directions. He was in a stolen car.
So why are you asking? First of all, why are you stealing cars if y'all know where to go?
Second, why are you asking the police? Of all the people you can ask,
You know you're in a stolen car.
Hey, that's when you know you're guilty. You try to act like you're not. Hey,
Mr. Officer,
yeah, you know I'm just
Trying to play it.
Officer.
But all you had to do was mind your damn business. Because the cop already had some business.
Yeah,
The cop
he was
already...
doing something, and you interrupted him.
Wait, Black Money Carlo?
Yeah.
Black Money Carlo. Oh, get out the fucking car.
Excuse me, officer. Yes. Can you tell me how to? 1 second. Wait, what'd you say that was? Oh yeah, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, how sold are you at that? Like,
Do you know why I pulled you over? This motherfucker fast, ain't it?
Why you ain't got GPS?
world's dumbest criminals.
Why you even to tell you where the shit at in Grand Theft?
You don't got an iPhone or even a Galaxy
Come on.
with maps on it?
I hate when you give a motherfucker the address and they say they can't find it.
Yeah, wait, it's you have a smartphone because you just call you video call me, which means you got Google Maps because Google Maps is free. If you got the internet, you got Google Maps.
They
They like maps with
now.
Default app.
Oh, I know what that is. You can't have your location on because your baby mama can't know where you at.
Oh, no. You know what it is? They ain't got no service and they ain't around no Wi-Fi.
Damn.
So here's the secret. You better do it like we did in the early 2000s and print that shit.
MapQuest.
AKA,
Yeah.
look it up on your
Write it
phone.
on it, write it down. It's
Screenshot it.
13.4 miles.
I remember the screenshot days.
Or if you want to go back to
Directions.
1986, go to the truck stop and get a map.
Get a map. And then
Speaking of Wi-Fi, you know when you're like your data low and you're trying to watch some porn on there,
I
and
knew
then you just like you,
It
then
be
you
like that.
it just stop and it don't come back.
Yeah.
Like come on, come on.
Wait a
And
second.
you're like
Yeah.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
like-
Wait a second. Y'all running out of data?
No, I got
well,
a
when
limit.
you do my shit
But
slows
like
down.
it stops, right? And so whatever you're holding is still hard, but the rest is flaccid.
Yeah.
Like even from like here to base.
Now,
You know?
now I'm just playing whatever. I'm just doing. I'm just doing this now. I'm just
Yeah.
doing this
Skin
now. I'm just fluffing it up. This
It's called petting our kitty.
just like
Yep.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
God, that's a good one. This should be called. I'm giving myself a Mr. Bigglesworth.
Yeah.
What is that?
Now we had a really
Trying to
good
get it hard.
we had a really good pre-show, and I can't praise you called it.
I told you we wasn't gonna remember none of this shit.
It was because we're 4 blunts in at this
Yeah, I'm
point.
just saying.
He said,
I
there
said,
you go.
stop talking now.
Oh, you
because
talking
now-
about the no. You talking about
Oh,
You talking about
all right.
brain,
So
not me.
now, crazy, super crazy news flash, and this is real. You can look it up. I'm not making this up. This woman has a medical condition where she has 2 vaginas,
2 ovals.
not one. She
Dual
has 2.
piccolo.
She has 2 She has 2 uteri. Is that how you say that? Is it uteruses? Is it uteruses? Is it uteri?
Uteri sounds.
Okay, so she has 2 uteri,
Uriah?
one fallopian tube and one
Uriah Faber.
Actually,
ovary attached to each, right?
Ovaries?
Alistair Ovaries.
Stop.
And
Seriously.
Uriah
So,
Faber.
so the thing's split, right? You're supposed to have one thing with 2 sides, and that's how it works. Well, this lady happened to have a split, so she literally has 2 vaginas, right? She, Australian lady, can't think of her name. She said she used to be a prostitute. She would prostitute one vagina and save the other vagina for her boyfriend. Question is, could you be her fucking boyfriend?
Question is, can that vagina get AIDS and this one be clean? Question is, where's the nigga with 2 dicks and 1 ball right now? Why aren't they together? Does his personality suck?
She's now pregnant in the non-prostituted vagina.
So is it possible for her to be pregnant at the
So the baby's coming to a duplex. Is what
like this motherfucker next door keep kicking my shit.
Hey, keep that shit down over there. Always got people coming at all times of the night.
Yo.
That's 40 years.
Well, she's a retired prostitute. She doesn't have to do that anymore. But
You just put the V.
How do you please 2 vaginas?
Well, obviously you have to.
I can
And then,
please,
you know what
I
I'm
can
saying?
please 2 vaginas on 2 women, so one should be easy. I feel.
You feel like they're closer together. So
Like
You would have to invent some new moves.
You hitting one, but instead of putting it in the booty, you
you
just
still
put it
only
in the
have-
pussy. You know what I'm
you
saying?
still only have 1
You
dick.
hitting one pussy instead of putting the thumb in the
I'm
booty. You put it in
leading
the pussy.
with that with all women. Like, hey, bitch, been with a bitch with 2 vaginas. So what you got? I can do some things.
That's literally the pickup line.
Like that's it.
I've been with a bitch with 2 vaginas.
And I got a B+. So
Do you?
B+ right here. All right, valedict
Yeah.
with the B+. No, fam.
Everybody in that class got before you got killed.
Because that's what I'm saying. So if I'm a dude with 2 dicks, right? First of all, I have to have a top and bottom dick, right?
You go top, bottom.
Yeah, I wouldn't
side
go
to
side to side. 1, that'd be fucking weird. And then 2, like
Well,
I would
2 dicks period
I would
would be
always try
fucking
to
weird.
jump off shit and try to like helicopter myself with my neck, like Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog, but heads, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But my bottom dick would have to go in first, and then like boom, top dick. You know, so like I bust a bottom nut, boom, top one's there. Boom, bust that off, nigga. You should be good. You should have came like 8 times because you came twice in this one and then 3 times in this one.
Now, if
But together, simultaneously.
Would you take a top, bottom, or a side?
I'm going side dicks because I'm going side dick for her pleasure because they like to cuddle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go behind my girl, I'm gonna wrap my side dick around her. I might tie her up. You know what I mean? That's love. That is love. Okay, you know what I mean? Then I can drum it if I want to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Floppy ass drumstick.
Hey, they
This
turn
nigga got
the
people on the end of yard.
they turn the nunchucks up at one point. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Or
Yeah, that's just nunchucks.
they turn into watches on chain. You know what I'm
So would it
saying?
literally be a ball?
I'm walking down the
So
street.
would it be a ball for each penis, or would each penis have 2 small balls?
They have 2 big balls. they regular.
So you're
I got
got 4 balls.
Yeah, 4 balls. That's a lot to put in some pants.
this tiny whitey bulge looks so crazy. I just know
She
that.
sees his bulge and she's like, yeah. And then she sees another one on this side. Like, what the fuck?
Ladies love balls. So the more the balls, they love balls.
I don't know if these are facts.
These are facts. Look, if a bitch loves sucking dick, she loves sucking balls. Okay, sure. I'm just saying.
Word up.
Precism 4150. Bitches love
Bitches
balls.
love balls.
You now have a new segment for every podcast, and it's presidential facts.
Presidents. We're going
Presidents.
Yes. That's going on
Isms.
shirts. It's going on shirts. Bitches
Yeah.
love balls.
He's right back to it.
Criticism. If you are a woman and become a man, but don't get a dick, I'm fucking you in the mangina.
What just happened? What the
Chris.
fuck just happened?
Hold on.
President number 762.
Hold on. It gotta be very dark. It's still a female. Okay.
These are facts.
Jesus.
Okay.
Guys.
Now, it must be very dark and like interchangeable. Like I thought somebody else was there, but then this one came in. So that's
So like you started with this one. And
So
ended
it was
with
a
this
surprise on both ends.
like
I feel like I would have to be in the threshold already. Like I would have had to been like stroking it for a good 5 to 7. Maybe a little pre-cum came out, you know what I'm saying? But definitely right.
my question is,
I'm
is
done
it
with you guys.
is it okay? Is it girl boy, but still girl prepping? You know what I mean? So all that's still, so it's still shaved down. It's still like, cause
Nope.
when I think boy,
Nope.
girl, I think hairy
I
butt.
don't even know where this is going.
Girl boy, I'm lost too. Girl boy got hairy butt.
Girl.
That's what I'm saying. It's a hairy butt.
He said that was my fault.
Jesus
You
Christ!
know what I mean?
What the
I guess I
fuck,
couldn't
man?
Girl, boy,
It's still a good. It's still a good. I'm just saying.
So you're saying pre-ops have hairy butts?
Girls ain't pre-ops. They girls can't
Ain't
get pre-ops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little titty boy girls.
Stop. I don't know what's going on
Not
right
tripping,
now.
I'm
jumping off the merry-go-round.
I'm not fucking let me stop. Motherfucker call me what's the
A homophobe.
homophobe because I said I never fucking do. I'm not homophobe.
That doesn't make you a homophobe.
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're a
What's the
homophobe.
opposite of phobia?
A homosexual? I don't know.
Not
No.
homophobe.
If phobia is the extreme fear, the opposite would be the extreme not. So
But
you're
But I'm
either-
saying there's a word for that, just like it's a phobia is fear
Fallopian.
of.
Fallopian.
Fallopian.
What?
Yeah, I'm on.
Filipino.
Hell no. Hell to
Phlebotomy.
and not philanthropist. No.
Phlebotomy. Somebody get your...
Bottomy.
Yeah.
Flip it.
Poetry. No, nigga.
So we're doing F words and PH words because y'all are throwing a little bit of both in there.
The opposite of phobia is philia. Philia.
You were close.
Yeah. Philia. There you go.
Phobia
I
and
said
philia.
fallopian.
So you can be homophylactic.
Yes, that would be the word. Homophylactic.
Word.
Bread said.
Yeah.
Now,
See, there's education in this show.
That's still homophylactic.
Homophylactic. Sound like
C-A-C-H.
Oh.
He said homophylactic. So like two
two
dicks.
side dicks. Homophylactic.
Would you go top, bottom, or side, side?
It's top bottom.
Thank you.
It's top bottom.
Because
Is that
you can
because-
double pin, bro.
Is that
Like,
because
right,
of
you
the
know?
anatomy of a woman?
Yeah.
So now I'm saying no.
Us.
All right. So
Dick,
okay.
dick.
So
When
now,
it's side by
so wait,
side,
though.
you can
So wait,
wrap
though.
it
So
together.
we're homies, right? We're homies, right? So everybody here has a dick. Now you say you're using your dick. Everybody here's dick has some weird curve to it at some point. Nobody I know has like this straight ruler dick, and if you do, it probably is a medical condition because they're not made like that, right? So now you have these dicks and they're doing this thing where they're opposite. So now you got a top, bottom, and they're like this. How do you use that?
It's like after Jackie Chan hits you with a kick and then does double crank. You know, that's your dick, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So how do you? You know what I mean?
But
Like-
side by side, here's the thing. Plug it in like an outlet You know what I'm saying? You know how hard, like,
No,
you trying to reach underneath the bed and get the charger in there.
You wouldn't always double dip. You would use this one, then you would use this, and you'd be like side stroking the shit out of that shit.
If I can't get both of them in you.
Yeah, they both going in. It's like a bobby pin.
Nah, man, I don't know.
It's like reverse bridge.
So you're saying you're always DPing. Every time, DP everything.
Look, and then when they side by side, you get like twist time together.
No.
Twist time.
Yeah,
Yo,
I like to call that.
Get you, man.
Now you literally drilling.
So you're saying, So you're saying you can put one condom on the side one, like a giant condom on the side one.
You two dicks.
No, you put
two dicks.
You put a magnum on both of them and then wrap it in saran wrap.
If you had two
Too
dicks,
much friction.
if you had two dicks, only one would get the STD though. I'm just saying.
Which one doesn't get the STD?
The
one you're not using.
Yeah,
So what if you find out you have the baby and its eyes were blind from gonorrhea? And it's like you thought that you were having it out of the right vagina, but it was actually the wrong vagina.
He said the baby was pulling blood.
I'm sleeping.
We were talking about side dick. We're like,
That's how we always end up here. Always.
Yeah. But at least we ain't talking about
fuck
raping
babies.
We never. God damn it.
Quit! We gotta bring some shit back sometime.
We got to do a best of where we just get the highlights.
We have a lot more lowlights than highlights, guys.
No.
We take the low road a lot of the time.
Dang,
we need to take a week off or two and just comb through shit.
Prez, take a week off. That will never, ever.
Okay, by we I mean probably me.
Top five uncanny reactions on Real Ninjas Podcast.
Oh,
That's where it's at.
What?
His last be ridiculous on the
I think he sound like Grover.
Alright, guys, don't do
Yeah, Carl Winslow versus Al Bundy. Fist fight.
Winslow.
Yeah.
He was
He
an
from
active
Chicago,
cop.
man.
Y'all didn't never see Al Bundy fight on the show, bro? Al Bundy wasn't no hoe.
I remember he told his neighbor to come over and punch him right in the breadbasket. The guy he punched was a midget,
Yeah.
so he knocked him out.
Uncle Phil versus Carl Winslow.
Ooh.
Uncle Phil.
Really?
Yeah.
That size?
Ooh.
I'm not thinking about
Because
that.
y'all look.
Ooh.
Uncle Phil's a judge and shit, nigga, but don't forget that nigga didn't always live in Bel Air. And he threw them things, and you don't lose your strength.
Waldo Gerardo Faldo versus DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Ooh. And
Waldo.
Just fist fight. These all
these are all fist fights?
Yeah, these are all fist fights.
Against DJ.
Waldo dance on him.
Yeah, I'm going Waldo on that.
Waldo? Yeah, I'm gonna go Waldo because
DJ
Jazzy Jeff would have to be so light. A nigga can throw him out the door every time he came. Like not just threw him. Launched his ass.
Launched his ass.
He was all in the middle of
You know what?
Yeah.
Waldo did have some size on him too, though. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say that. He rolled with Eddie
He
Winslow.
did.
But
He rolled with Eddie Winslow. That's a big nigga.
They only filmed that scene one time.
Yeah.
So it's not like he was getting thrown.
But
Nah, because he had different shirts on.
in TV land, no, I know what he's
And
talking
some
about.
of
They did like 4 takes it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In TV land, he got through out that door every time. So
He said in TV land.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you gotta account for like when you're watching a movie and like somebody's breaking into something, but then the motherfuckers bust in and they ain't there. Like that's movie time. Like
7
he was there
minutes.
for 5 seconds, but he was gone 5 minutes ago. You know what I mean? So that scene where Thelma and Louise was driving off, them bitches was sitting there for 2 hours, and they was like, "Look, My shit just kicked in, so you ready?
I didn't watch that one, Louise. I didn't know.
So the reference is lost.
You gotta go Star Trek.
So Louise is like, let's see, how can I put this?
Ooh, I stumped.
No,
to compare Thelma and Louise to Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Go.
Okay, so how do we do this? So Louise and Thelma would be like Picard and
Riker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, remember when that nigga got captured by the Borg?
Yes.
Though, right?
Yes.
Okay, the Borgs was them driving off the cliff.
Okay.
You feel me?
He's speaking my language now. Okay.
But the fact that I have to like metaphorically, I have to reference something from Star Wars metaphorically to Star Trek is fucking ridiculous. You should just watch the shit, nigga, and know what the fuck I'm talking about.
So just out of curiosity, being a third party that has never heard how you break down Star Wars in Star Trek language, what would that?
So, I mean, you just, depending on what we talking about, you know what I'm saying?
I know Star Wars, but I don't know Star Trek.
Okay, so Star Trek, all right. So I'm reverse engineering.
Yeah, reverse engineering.
Okay, so you know Star Wars, don't know Star Trek. So Picard is essentially Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
Who we got around him. But he doesn't, there's really nobody. No, I take that back. Picard would be Anakin. It would be the closest because he's on some shit and believed to be this shit. But then once bullshit gets a hold of him, he goes with the dark side. The Borgs. You know, the Borgs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like he snaps harder, but not in a good way.
That makes me want to watch Star Trek.
See?
Who the hell is Spock at that point?
What?
Spock? So I would say Spock, that nigga's probably like your
Vader?
No, because Vader's Picard. You know what I'm saying? But Vader's also Anakin.
You just said
but I'm saying Anakin becomes Vader though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said okay. Spock, I would say Spock is more of the Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Because he's the, he does he just does shit. He ain't got no emotion. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He uses the teachings like that nigga's the master. That's why he the second in command. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Who else we got? Shit. Who on the Enterprise? Wait, and see, that's the other thing too. Which Enterprise we talking? You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going Picard and Riker and all them niggas,
you always going next generation first.
Always
you always going next generation first.
So then Data is like C-3PO but cold. Like he actually does shit.
Okay, I'm about to say.
But same kind of like them niggas just know shit and can speak Klingon and you know what I'm saying? Like they're the machines. You know what I'm saying?
So you're telling me it's somebody on CP3? Who was that?
That's the gold.
The gold.
The R2D2.
He like Data.
You said I said Data's cold.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because Data can fight and actually do shit. C-3PO is just
Data's a murderer.
Yeah. C-3PO
don't do shit.
No, C-3PO don't do shit. He just knows shit like Data would. You know what I'm saying? And it's used in
He's
that
smart
way.
like a robot.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Star Trek's back.
Right. Who's Riker's bitch with the dark hair?
Commander Troy.
That's Padme. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, this is going
motherfucking the original would have been O'Hora. You know what I'm saying? Like Padme was like the first bitch that we know to you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, bitch, you a queen and you about some shit, but you get that. You know what I'm saying? Just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just where I'm coming from, dog. So, but I encourage you, and don't listen to this nigga. You can watch and like both of them.
You only can like one.
You
only watch one.
Listen,
you watch Star Wars.
That's because
Star Trek. Trek.
I've seen both.
Black people say Star Trek. Okay?
I've seen
it's
both.
Trek, niggas.
Trek.
It's Trek. Sorry,
Yeah.
excuse me. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're rapping and bending the bars, then it's
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Yes.
But I'm just saying, 2 dope series. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm saying. So me and Prez had this argument, and I'm like, gee, Anakin would have came into the Enterprise and just crushed the motherfucker like a can. And he said, nuh-uh, because that nigga Spock would have just went like this. I said, he can't do this and just repel the Force. Nigga. Like, no, like I said, look, Aaron, wake up. I said, that nigga gonna choke you like this.
Not for you to
No,
air
look,
choke me.
I said, Anakin gonna choke you like this. He said, nuh-uh. He go, I said, what does this show do? That's live long and prosper. That's not a power.
That stops it all.
I said,
He
that
said
stops
that,
the Force. I said, you can't just make up shit because you want your dude to win.
That's how you do it. When you playing with the dog, hit the Force.
He said he did one end and the other like that matter.
It did. You got
I said, Spock couldn't throw the dude shit.
when it's too strong. Got no vote for him,
Spock don't got enough.
I said, live long, that's not
Vulcan Death Grip. Bam. You
He
slick.
said, and then he's coming into you till he gets this.
He pushing through. Got you.
You're a liar. You're a fucking
I'm
liar.
just saying. But then
He's not playing fair.
but if you come on the Enterprise, now look, okay, you know how they used to do
But
what's that,
you don't know what would happen. I'm the only one that knows what would happen.
hold on, Deadliest Warrior. Deadliest Warrior. Now
Yeah.
I know that he got some type of choke you power. Okay, he chokes people.
He
You know what I
chokes
mean? He
niggas
chokes.
when he's not even there, though.
Okay, all
That's
right.
what
Now
I'm
listen.
saying.
All right, so you
Y'all
come,
niggas is gone.
so the scenario is Darth Vader somehow beams on to the Enterprise. So that means the whole Enterprise is at Darth Vader. If he got magical powers, so nobody else got them. You know what I mean? I'm just saying on the Enterprise. So that means he taking on phasers. He's taking on Data. He's taking on my nigga Worf. Nigga, come on now.
Chewbacca. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. He got Commander Troy. She feeling emotions and stuff. She wondering. He's very angry.
Fucking.
Okay. I'm just saying. So he's gonna take on the whole Enterprise.
See, obviously,
They will
again,
stop.
You've never seen Star Wars.
Haven't seen it.
Because before the nigga even beamed on, like I said, he wouldn't even be there, nigga, and be like, oh,
After
I
y'all be
feel
dead
the
before he even
Enterprise.
gets
Now I don't feel the Enterprise. I don't have to go and blow that planet up with my planet. The fuck are you talking about? What boy?
Hold on.
He speaks nothing but truth.
Hold on.
The dog.
That's the bread.
So if the Borg went over to the Star Wars ship, you know what I mean?
The
What is
Death
it?
Star.
Death Star.
That's what Darth Vader has.
You got the Death Star. Okay.
Yes.
Well, the Borg is a collection of many parts. Okay. So it's lots of Borg coming over. You telling me Darth Vader can take on him?
Yes.
I mean, damn.
He's
Damn.
the chosen one. Nigga.
Damn. We are Borg. We are one.
Yes.
So,
He'll take that fucking cube and blow it up with his circle sphere ball.
so how did he lose? He the bad guy. He had to lose in the
He
end.
did it himself. He gave the fuck up.
Who?
Darth Vader. They said, how did he lose? Because he said, nigga, you're not finna kill my fucking son. And he threw the bad guy and died.
No. See, that ain't how Picard to go out. He'll kill you.
But what I'm saying is he
Picard
was
will
done
kill you.
doing everything.
Data will kill you.
He was done doing everything. No.
Worf will kill you.
No.
Commander Troy will kill you.
No, nigga. Ain't nobody, he killed himself.
Okay.
He said, son, I'm sorry for what I've done. I'm dead. And then he showed up with Yoda and Obi-Wan in the shadow form. as little bitch ass Anakin because they changed all the fucking movies.
And don't let Kylo Ren show up, because if Kylo Ren show up, it's double over with.
Fuck Kylo Ren's bitch ass.
What?
He's a bitch. The coldest nigga in Star Wars is Luke Legend, hands down.
That's facts.
Hands down. Luke Legend.
I was a Darth Maul guy, even though he was only.
He survived a long ass time and niggas didn't even know.
He needs his own spinoff.
Oh,
I heard
he needs an origin story. That's what the fuck he needs.
That's like
Toretto versus.
Do they have an origin story for anybody in Star Trek?
Ain't no Rogue One.
You know why?
Ain't no
Because nobody
Rogue
gives a fuck.
Oh, no.
Facts.
They do got an origin story. They do got an origin story.
What's the origin story?
This is
The movies?
This is the space arc.
The movies, fam?
This is the
With Chris
space
Pine?
arc. It's a look.
Those were the origin
Data
stories?
was made by Dr. Sewell. Was left on a planet. Star Trek founder found out that he was a sentient being. Now he's a Lieutenant Commander Data.
Oh,
Take
but
that.
he's more than that because you ain't seen Picard, bitch. I keep trying to get you to watch.
I'm almost done with Enterprise.
Damn it.
Hey, and that show.
Because you gonna watch Picard and be like, bread.
So the new Star Trek movies, they pick up like in a whole new.
The news. I mean, I
They
didn't.
don't really follow the show or nothing like that. It's like different.
Standalone shit.
No,
But
it
it was
takes
about
stories out the show.
William Shatner Star Trek.
So it's
So
that.
it
Just
was-
with new
yeah.
shit.
So it was.
It's only one Picard.
Yeah, it wasn't about. It was about Shatner. So like,
Which one was he?
the main nigga, Chris Pine.
No.
Fucking.
What was Shatner's?
He's the captain, Captain Kirk.
Kirk.
Yeah,
There it is.
Captain Kirk. Yeah, and then.
I am William
Yeah.
Shatner.
That nigga. And then,
And then the singing
Spock and
nigga.
Uhura, which was fucking Gamora from Guardians,
You know, I got it.
and all that shit. Yeah, so that was like that origin story.
Yeah.
But like he said, they changed shit and did different shit or whatever the fuck.
So should Star Trek pop up in the Marvel multiverse universe? Marvel multiverse, is it?
I think they're their own shit.
Yeah,
I know, but they should pop up in the multiverse one time.
Yeah.
You're being crazy.
He said you're being
It'll be
That's
crazy.
a whole nother.
Those are the only humans who would stand a chance for real, because they're time hopping, space.
because he knows Spock can't walk through Thanos. You know that shit ain't going down.
Fuck you up.
Look.
He gonna be like, that reminds me of dicks.
Look, LeVar Burton, laser, eyeglass. Yeah.
Cyclops is shooting that shit off his face.
Man, when they bring them in to because there was one Spider-Man and Wolverine and X-Men had a whole bunch of episodes on Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they need to go and drop that shit.
I don't know how they.
But they only
managed-
drop shit.
Spider-Man was an Avenger, and he J down with the X-Men.
Yep.
So he had to be an old ass
how
Avenger.
they
then.
fucked up all these X-Men movies, like, and it was right there, nigga. Like, you know the X-Men we want, just fucking make it. This is the same shit you did with Ninja Turtles,
Fucking
and nigga, it took us 30 fucking years to get the Ninja Turtles we fucking wanted.
It was tight though.
It was tight because we had Bebop and Rocksteady and Krang, nigga, just like the cartoon.
Yeah.
Why? Because that was your popular shit. Why do you think Batman worked out? Oh, because the cartoon was the shit. And we want that shit. That's what we want in the movie.
Brand's so passionate about nothing.
Because we talked about this earlier, nigga.
Yeah.
Resident Evil, great game to movie fucking shit. I love that series. Street Fighter the movie, suck my dick. And not because of the movie, but because you went after that and tried to make a game based off of the movie, based off of the fucking game. And who thought that was a fucking good good idea.
Yeah. We only watch, and Mortal Kombat ain't a good movie. You only watch that off of GP. Yeah.
The new one's gonna be
You know,
good.
the new one's gonna be.
No, I'm
fire.
talking about the old
But
one.
yeah, that and
old one.
Annihilation.
Like,
Yeah,
I
you
just-
only watch it because
You love Mortal Kombat.
right. It's a
Yeah.
cult classic.
There you go. You know what I
That new
mean?
one's about to be fire.
It's definitely like Jason 7.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
or-
Whatever.
yeah.
You might watch it because it's Jason.
Jason X. That's
There
what
you go,
mean.
Jason.
Jason goes to space.
I like Jason X.
Because you like Kevin Nash. That's Jason.
I mean, I like Kevin. that movie was
That nigga
garbage.
neck really looked like that. That's
Yeah.
that's
Y'all
funny.
funny as hell. So the Undertaker's retirement, were you saddened by it, or was it time for his old ass to go?
He was sure.
Truthfully, he should have retired like 6-7 years ago.
When Roman Reigns beat him,
I
but they
think-
didn't
yeah.
want him to be the
So-
champion.
So how do you let Roman Reigns beat you at WrestleMania? You take all your gear off and leave it in the middle of the ring, and then 2 weeks later you're back on television.
And didn't even ride the bike in.
How to, dude? Yeah, if you were gonna leave all your,
I
shit,
forgot something.
If you were gonna leave all your shit in the middle of the ring and still come back, you should at least came back as American Badass on the chopper and shit.
Did my boy die? Oh
Paul
no.
Bearer.
Yeah.
Paul Bearer is dead, right?
Yeah.
Paul Bearer is dead.
You don't want to
That was the first nigga I remember from wrestling, and he didn't even wrestle.
Really?
But that's why I watched it, was because I was like, who is this? And he talks like this.
Oh, where did you come from?
I just remember, Hulk Hogan.
See, the 80s had
Wrestle Grady.
the 80s had the managers before the
Yeah.
wrestlers was really their own personalities.
Right.
They had somebody speaking for them.
Right.
And for the
Motherfuckers
record,
be there
Roman
like
Reigns is
this.
a terrible in-ring performer.
You're wrong, but that's fine.
What'd you say?
You're
Roman
wrong.
Reigns is he's almost
Oh, yeah.
he's the new Hulk
Nobody
Hogan.
likes him.
No. He's the new Hulk Hogan. He's a terrible in-ring performer.
But I'm
That
saying,
is-
but people liked Hulk Hogan. Though.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
yeah.
Nobody likes this nigga. We don't care if you related to The Rock.
Who don't like Roman? Roman as a heel, as a bad guy, is the greatest thing.
Yeah,
in
that's
history
now
of the
though. Like I'm saying,
Oh,
when
before?
they was trying to make
Oh,
him into
terrible,
some, yeah,
terrible.
no,
Awful.
yeah.
And nobody better than Randy Savage.
That was my boy.
As a
Yeah,
bad guy.
he's always
Randy Savage is
throwing them
top
gang
5 all time.
signs.
Randy Savage is top 5 all time.
He looked like he always had to take
In-ring
a
Yeah.
shit.
performance, mic work,
I don't know.
impact, rivalries. Randy Savage is top 5 all time.
Top 10 maybe. I don't know if I can go
Yeah.
top 5.
Shawn Michaels is top 5.
Yes.
Undertaker's top 5.
Yes.
Mankind's top 5.
Stone Cold is top 5.
I don't know the mankind's top.
Mankind is top fucking
No.
5.
Gold Dust.
Top 10.
Niggas.
Top 10 for me. I don't think I can't.
Mick-
Gold Dust.
I
is
can't-
your
Okay.
number one.
Mick Foles is probably my number 6.
Okay,
Maybe 7.
I'm saying.
Shawn Michaels is the greatest in-ring performer ever.
Facts.
Undertaker has the craziest legacy
Gold
streak.
Dust.
Goldberg has to be somewhere close.
He's top
Fuck
10.
no.
No, he's top 10. Down.
Goldberg was cold.
My dude
man.
that did the neck thing.
Oh,
D'Lo Brown.
That was just it. He had a chest protector, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even do it. Neck hurt right
This is
now.
lit. He did have a cold frog splash.
D'Lo was my favorite at one point.
We are 2 hours in though, guys.
You want to spit a Rooney?
Listening to I was gone.
All right. Yeah.
I told you it's about that time we get to that time we get to talk about shit.
That's how we do.
Nerdy fuck shit is still fuck shit. God damn it. Okay. But yeah, we done.
That's it.
Yeah. So
Tell them where to catch the album and release party one
Yeah.
more time.
Time Heals All is available on all platforms. Friday night at midnight. So Friday night, midnight. into
So what are you
Saturday.
healing from?
You'll hear about it in the album.
All right, that's what I wanted you to say. Good
Yeah,
shit.
you'll hear about it. And
It
really,
better not be white problems, fam.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
it's-
They're all
I mean,
problems. They're
it's
universal
what- I mean,
problems.
I mean,
Love is a universal
is
problem.
depression and anxiety a white person thing? Or is
No,
that
it's a
like-
people
Oh no,
thing.
we just now found out what the name of it was, but we've been had it. You know what I'm saying? So no, I definitely can relate.
Yeah, and then the release party here at Presidential Fitness from 8 to 11.
So it's gonna be lit, even though the album is sad.
Oh, it's gonna, the album ain't really sad.
He just talking
The
about sad
content, the
shit.
content is
Like, there's
sad,
some
but the
upbeat-
BPMs
there's
is cool.
It's It's all over.
How
Like,
much
there's no
of it
trap? Like there ain't no trap shit on there. Like
How much of it are you performing?
At the whole thing. It's only 8 tracks. It's 25 minutes. Y'all getting the whole thing
That's
from intro to track
Outro.
Yeah,
that means 44 minutes. Because you're going, hey, now, y'all remember when I was 17? No,
Yesterday.
Gotta give him a story.
He said yesterday.
Yeah. Run a train. Okay.
So you also have a crazy addition. You have a baby coming like next
2 weeks.
weekend.
Like 2 weeks, like
Hey,
a week after the show.
let me give a shout out to my baby mama.
First one?
First one.
I wish I had.
Dude, apparently apparently my actual mama is supposed to be in the crib in the joint for the release party. So
Oh, nice. So your mom's coming to the release.
she goes, how embarrassing would it be if your mama showed up to your show? And I'm like,
Not very.
not very.
Everybody's mom is
do what
showing
you
up
gotta
to
do.
their show.
So your mom is coming to your show, then you're gonna make somebody a mom the weekend after. It sounds like that's a good month.
Technically, I've already made someone a mom.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
My mom's exact question was, "Will I be the only white chick in the audience?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so, Mom."
See, constant misconceptions, man. Just come see local music and you'll know for yourself what it is.
So is a Frosty mom a McFlurry?
Ooh. Unless the toppings are on the bottom, then it's a McFlurby.
Oh.
McFlurry? All right. We're going to end the show on McFlurry. It was great, guys. Have a good one. Wait, press the button.
Have a beautiful time.
Bye.